Hello and welcome back. Game 2 between Freritos de la Vega and Change of Circumstance. As we've seen yesterday, Change of Circumstance did manage to snatch that victory on the 7 Seas map. Now they will not be able to play on that map and on Inland Sea. That was the randomized map left out of the other maps over there. Frank the Tank, good evening sir and welcome. How are you doing? Kaka. Hello there sir and welcome. Project Cisco, glad to see you feeling better. I hope you're all fine. And of course, start getting those games going, sir. We got Funny Guy also. Good evening, sir. Sorti Cleopatra, good ma'am. How are you doing tonight? Also, I did notice signing Dave. Hey, good morning, sir. How are you doing? HGW585. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Let's see. MD Chops 13. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Trojan Man 25. Good evening, sir. I also noticed Big Z. Thank you so much for actually trying to schedule those games. Hopefully, we're actually gonna get some of them going. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, Yorkshire Brit. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? Thank you so much for picking up that first promotion. Big shout out to you, my man. Let's see what's going on over here. It looks like tonight we're actually going to have the map of Pangea being played out between the two teams. This is Pangea Standard Ridges over here, so SR, I believe. Yeah, this is SR. We will have those continent splits generating those mountains around them, so we're gonna definitely see some choke points and of course the defensible positions. We're gonna need to take a look at the teams, how they do manage to punch through those defenses. On one side it looks like in the pre-game bans we do have Chandragupta, Greece, Gorgo, Kupe and Sweden taken out immediately by the teams before they even knew the map. Now in the active ban phase we do have Sejong being banned first, especially after yesterday's performance by Ferno. They might not want that in. We do have Khmer taken out, Kupe, always the chaos maker of the map over here. We do have Scotland, Hungary and Cleopatra Ptolemaic taken away from their options. Well, there's no GR in the lobby, so maybe, well, you know, maybe nobody wants to play Cleopatra this time. We do have on one side, the Bartsake with Sprig, with Titiits and Tidube showing up tonight for Freritos de la Vega. On the other side, we will have Ben and Jska joining us after the draft over here. We do have also Ferno and Rage on the roster. A pretty powerful roster, I might say. Also, Jska. We do have Jska. Yes, indeed, Bartsake over here picking up Jska as the first option. Of course, you can imagine that set the tone for the game with his amazing military capacity over here. We're probably gonna see him stomp some heads over there on the map. We do have Rage also with Qin-Shi Unifier. Oh, there we go, countering his opponents over here. Yeah, Ben did manage to get a pretty wonderful performance yesterday with Qin-Shi Unifier, and we do need to see if we're gonna see the same performance coming out this time. I do have to point out, of course, Ben is still gonna be in the game, so he might actually pick it again. I mean, why not? If it works, it works, right? If it ain't broken, don't fix it. That's what they say. Now, Ferno over here going for the Hojo Tokyo for Japan. Of course, Pangea being a land-based map, we might actually see some samurais coming out from his side. At the same time, he does have good bonus when it comes to his simming abilities. For those districts, he gets an extra half adjacency, so to a full point. And at the same time, he does have the electronics factories later on in the game. We do have him with a half-cost districts at the same time. What is it? The Theater Square, Holy Sites, and in Kiamots, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely a good choice to go for the simming. And we do have also them starting to go into the second wave of bans over here, and the Titiits is mentioning that they will finish the draft manually with of course 2 players missing at the moment from Change of Circumstance. Also, Senior Testa, hello there sir, good and Justice, how are you doing? Tanhouse, hello there sir. Let's see if I can get a Gran Colombia that isn't on an island this time. Yes, they no, I mean, let's hope so. And yes, like Justice is saying, Unified first round is quite interesting. We've actually seen him do a lot yesterday. Not only he was able to actually settle quite a few cities, took a city state and pressured his opponent at the same time. He acquired a lot of the generals, I believe like what, 3 generals he did manage to acquire, and did manage to get a significant amount of culture from his great writers with the books being established in his encampments over there. Remember, Qin-Shi Unifier did get a bit of a buff over there for his encampments. He gets the extra writer point, and of course alongside that extra how do you call it, the general point, and in the barracks he gets 2 extra slots for the books. Also, Senior Testa is saying that he wants to see a 15 amenity Temple of Artemis on Pound Maker. Well, we don't have yet Pound Maker, but it's still an option for them. They did take out England, Age of Empire. Looks like India got also taken away, and Spain with one more option available. I do have a surprise for you, by the way. Not sure if you guys noticed, but man, YouTubers are starting to talk about the CWC. Woohoo! Ottawa Welshman did actually get a video out. I'm gonna share the link a few minutes after. Of course, we're gonna see this lobby filled up. Let me actually take a look if I can find it over here. I believe it's scheduled to go, so of course any kind of support for the video would be quite appreciated. Now we do have we have them actually waiting to actually go for the last ban. 12 seconds remaining, and we're gonna see what happens over here. Yes, I found the video. Ooh, there we go. Copy. I'm getting it ready, guys. Okay, there we go. Also, Commander Snake, hello there, sir. How are you doing? All the channels are still incredibly strong. We are only a builder charge away since the Kublai China meta, and in this new patch with the Civ Culture Victory meta, the early books are very handy. Yes, indeed. They did actually delay in the tourism coming out from those books, and I believe artworks, or what was it, to later technologies and civics, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. I didn't put up a video. Actually, I was thinking of doing an update video, but I didn't actually put it up because there were like very few changes. It was like what, a 30-second video or something. But I do want to say I really appreciate BBG being so fast on changing this, so we don't actually see some tears in the next part of the playoffs. Sweden is pre-game ban. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they did. It's a pre-game ban. It's starting to get in the bans over here. It wasn't like we haven't seen Sweden before that much in the games, neither picked or banned, and it looks like now we're starting to immediately see it being banned by the players after a few tears have been shed. We do have also Tamar over here as the last ban of the day, where we do need to take a look what they picked. They picked Rome, so they picked Rome over here. Pretty strong pick for its abilities, not to mention not only the simming with the early monuments, with the roads, you do get the half-cost bats, the replacement aqueducts, but you also get a pretty powerful unit, the Legion, and later on with the extra culture that you get from the monuments and so on and so forth, you do get quite early to improve your empires. You get to snowball quite easily. I still feel like Pericles will get 4 books against Unified. It might be, or anyone else who opens up with theaters or theater squares, as you can project while Unified is very linear. That is true, and of course it might happen that Japan over here might actually start with a few theater squares. We're going to need to see their spawn position, and of course see how they actually get this going. And there we go. Pericles, the big showdown. It's gonna happen. We got Pericles on one side, Qin-Shi. Wait. They got all 4. They got all 3. Oh my god, they got all 3. Guys. Titiits is gonna go for Cleopatra. We do have a 4th civilization that I didn't actually get to see over here. My bad. I was watching the chat. But then on the other side, Pericles is showing up in the games over here. They banned Greece Gorgo, but Pericles was left open. And it looks like it is going to be picked by the same team that also has Qin-Shi Unified and Hojo Tokimune. What? They're gonna actually have all the books they need. Of course, on the other side, we do have war civilizations over here. Definitely, it looks like the French team, Freritos de la Vega, do want to push their abilities when it comes to the war, the domination victory. with Jska, Simon Bolivar on the same team over here. It is gonna be strong. We do also see Cleopatra Egyptian being picked up, which is also gonna be strong. We've seen it multiple times how strong it is when it comes to its economy, and of course the beginning, maybe some Lady of the Ridger Marshes, maybe an Temenaki can be built in its capital. It is quite strong. Not as strong as Ptolemy, especially because of the lack of culture, but still the Sphinxes can make up for that culture. We do have butter actually over here with Pericles. It does make sense. We've seen him actually train with Pericles a few days ago, so of course it does make sense that he's gonna play it. He really likes actually these culture focused civilizations, I believe. Also he's immediately, he just got in the lobby and he's immediately oh my god, he's immediately shooting arrows at his opponents over here, getting his guns ready. Woohoo! Blaze Cat Games, also good evening, sir. This is even though they are a cultured civilization, none of them are bad at war. That is true. Samurais are very strong. Qin-Shi spamming game camels so naturally gets generous. Pericles has a hoplite to stop early horse push, and Trajan has legions and early game roads and monuments. Yes, pretty strong. Let me actually show you what happened over here. Let me show you. Well, while we're waiting over here, I'm gonna let you actually see the full movie. I'm just gonna show you something because I find that really interesting. I just need to find the correct spot where it is. Oh my god, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, is it? Is it happening? Come on. Oh my god. This is one of those moments when, man, you try it out, but you're preparing yourself for everything, but, you know, it just doesn't happen. Anyway, I'm gonna link the video over here. You can check it out yourself. Ottawa Welshman, he tried becoming a pro Civilization 6 player in just 1 week, and well, you're gonna see the result over there. Pretty good. I really hope we're not actually gonna get forced into the game over here. Give me a second so I can reload this lobby, because I saw 0 ms. I might as well fix it now and resume my search for what's going on over here. I gotta say, you're gonna have quite a surprise at the end of that video, like past the halfway point. You're definitely gonna see something very interesting. Come on, man. Where is it? Maybe no. Oh my god. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. I'm not gonna find the exact one. A bit frustrating, I gotta say. I would have loved to actually see show you guys, but it's like a few seconds, so I guess it does make sense that I can't actually click on it and immediately get the reaction. Oh, maybe. I'm finding it. There we go. So there was a dude, Ottawa Welshman, amazing guy, that actually came and asked us, hey, who do I talk to about like very good players and so on, and we were like, okay, sure. I mean, yeah, I can definitely give you a few hints over here, and we do have Freritos de la Vega logo over there, the CWC entering into his video, and at the same time, man, oh man, he played against Potato, the big one. Oh my, amazing. Yeah, you're gonna have to actually watch the video to see all of the details. I do hope you're gonna have fun, and of course, I do hope we're actually gonna get some more, I would say, people coming into the multiplayer community since he did make this video. Amazing. Hello there, ma'am. How are you doing, Linda? Good morning, or good afternoon, ma'am. Me too. I just like watching others that are better than me. Is Potato good at multiplayer Civ? I thought he was a SP content creator. He is, but you gotta watch the video, guys. I don't want to spoil. You gotta watch the video. I'm just gonna say we got into that video and it was amazing. And of course, a big shout out to Ottawa Welshman for actually doing this, and of course giving us over there some more visibility across the Civilization 6 spectrum and more. He actually has quite a diverse pool of viewers over there. And also Iron Class, hello there, sir. How are you doing? Okay, 0 MSers, no 0 MSers. We're good. Let me turn off. It's fine. Okay, we are going. Just waiting for Titiits and Historia to ready up. We do have Jska joining, and she's gonna play Hojo Tokimyon, Ben on Pericles. We do have Shaka Tidube, Sprig on Simon Bolivar. Montezuma was actually the fourth one. So 4 very good war civilizations here, or I should say 3 plus a simmer Cleopatra. It's kind of a half-half. It does have the Mariano Chariot Archer at the beginning, which is pretty strong. Rage with Qin-Shi unified. We do have Ferno on Rome, and it does look like we're starting to load in. Let me actually put up on the screen over here the remap prediction, start prediction, how many remaps. Let's actually go for 5 minutes and we're gonna get this going. He knows a lot of them, which is definitely helps. Multiplayer versus multiplayer stats are very different and need to be practiced. Yes, indeed. BBG mod changes a lot of things, so he needs some sort of time to adapt. Plus, indeed, that is so true on him. I'm not even sure they play BBG, to be honest, because it was Ottawa Welshman versus Potato. You know, you gotta watch the video. Man, it's amazing. Very good work, by the way. Props to him for doing it, and of course, again, big shout out. He really helped us out a lot. Potato plays on PBG a lot. He's commented pro games plenty of times. That is also true, and we are of course always honored of him joining us to cast games, to watch games, to do whatever he wants here in the community. He's basically our star guest, if you want to put it like that. VIP. He's basically the VIP. We do have Greece over here on the left side. He does have Ben. We do have Ben playing it, and it looks like he's gonna have his 2-2 base underneath his capital. Doesn't really need to move with multiple truffle times. Oh my god! What is this gold, man? What is this? What is the? Oh my god! The pig central, boys. We got pig central over here. It looks like I'm actually gonna put this wait a second, snippet, so I get it ready. If they do remap it, I'm gonna paste it in my Discord for raid this spawn. We do have Ben coming up with a few 2-2s around his capital. He does have access to those truffle tiles, giving him the extra gold. Of course, very powerful goddess of the hunt here, with multiple settles that he could go to the northwest to gather more gold from those cocoa tiles, and at the south he's gonna have some mountains. We do have him also a decent way away from his opponent from Egypt. I do have to point out Egypt with his Marianos can actually cover this terrain relatively quickly, and of course we will see if there's going to be any kind of early warfare between them. Now moving forward towards the Egyptian land, we do have him with a decent amount of floodable terrain in the capital and to the north. It looks like in the capital he's going to have, actually wait a second, he has 2, 4, 6, 7, and with an 8 the marsh tile. That's about it. 9 actually with the 2 marsh tiles. 3. Oh, I see. 10 tiles that he could get improved with the Lady of the Reeds, and of course with the Demenanki. We do have him also thinking a little bit about how he's gonna want to play this, if he wants to settle in place or move. Is this BBG new patch? Yes, this is BBG new patch, BBS new patch, and everything new patch over here. Biggest Artemis angle for Ben as well. Yes, it is. Well, angle, option, not angle, option. We do have, by the looks of it, also Titiits with a lot of mountains to the his east side that he could settle and try to get more adjacency towards those campuses. Good settles on freshwater to the southeast, and it looks like he made his decision. He wants the extra food in his capital, giving up on that extra production from BCY. We do have him with 2-2s around him, and he did get closer to other 2-2s that he will probably need to grow into. Now we do also, of course, have him opening up another settle to the north next to that die style where he could put Temenanki there quite easily. I'm actually curious if he's going to use his capital or use another city for that Temenanki. Now we do have Kyoto, or if he's ever gonna build a Temenaki. We got Kyoto actually blocked from the west side. Looks like there are mountains that are blocking his passageway towards the western side of the territory here, and it looks like Jska is gonna have at least one city that she can put on over there to the west side, while she's probably gonna try to focus on the southeast. Gonna get relatively close to Ferno, which is in a bit of a pickle. We do have Ferno's territory with an available coastal settle over here, so he can get the trade routes with Japan. Unfortunately, it does seem like Rome over here, well, he's going to be forced to go to the northeast. That's going to put him right in the face of Gran Colombia, and it looks like he's going to need to split his land up with Rage. Maybe not the ideal placement, but still you can make it work. Not amazing. I mean, mid to late game we're gonna have a lot of problems, but early game, if you go on the offense against somebody or you need to defense, we're probably gonna make it work. Kyoto does benefit from a 3-2-1 wine tile to the north. Does have reef fish in the south for extra adjacency towards harbors, getting at the +4, and the extra food that you get over there. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get a builder at some point to improve these resources and get the celestial navigation boost. Doesn't seem like anybody from her team is gonna get that bonus. We do have to the northwest also multiple settles on the inland on these rivers for the fresh water, and we do need to see how much Jska is gonna be aggressive against her opponents. Aztec is to the north, Tenochtitlan actually. I gotta say, Plains Hills with a lot of food from the bananas, quite a bit of food from the honey tiles over here to the east side. 2 of them spawned, and we do have him with a decent amount of fresh water. Two passageways actually towards Egypt. It looks like one of the weaknesses of this map is that they can't really trade to Egypt efficiently. They're gonna need to make this work somehow, put cities to get the connections a little bit faster. They can't do it from the beginning of the game. We do have a scout coming up in 2 turns, and it looks like we do also have Bogota to the southeast. That's gonna be one of his allies. Gran Colombia and the Aztec are both sending their warriors towards the southwest. Looks like Aztec did have the opportunity to go and bully Nazca to the north, try to get some of those builders away from it. He's not choosing to do that yet. Now, well, I guess he doesn't know, right? He doesn't know. It's too early in the game for him to actually know about how the map looks like. They're actually going to breach the fog of war between them, and we're probably going to see them figure out where Japan is. Spawns are not ideal for COC. I think they might remap. Yeah, I mean, put those points in, man. You know, you gotta put the points in the remap options. Now, north versus south, and south has very little land. Yeah. Well, there is some benefits from this because they're gonna have coastal trade routes, which is gonna be good, but I do have to agree the space is not ideal. There is also a possibility for, of course, Japan to get shipbuilding and try to expand to the southwestern side of the coast. Keep on going and settling this coast. This is an option, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna try to get some trade routes with Ben going if she does that. Now we do have Gran Colombia with 3-2-1 wine tiles, a 3-1 banana, and I do see a 1-3 deer tile. Pretty good tiles to use at the beginning, and of course coupling the food with the production of the deer, it's gonna be nice, but you do need the 2 pop to get there. I'm pretty sure he's working at least a wine tile for the extra food. We do have him also with other settles on 2-2 tiles. 1 settle on the wine tile to the southwest. That's pretty good actually. Getting an extra amenity is always nice at the beginning, especially if you can settle cities on it. He's only gonna get 1 extra gold from that tile, but it's still good. Now, oh my god, actually this is amazing. 1 settle here, 1 settle here, 1 settle here. Oh, pretty good. pretty good. I should say. I must say. We do have China also to the southeast, and it looks like Rage is gonna have the benefits of all of this land over here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna prefer going west and northeast rather than the south, especially without that many features on this land, without that many hills. Not ideal placement for his cities. We do have him with his 2-2 base, pumping out a settler in 4 turns, and I do see he's getting a few stone tiles to the north to also benefit from that extra food, extra production. Now we do have to the north actually Zulu in a corner. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Chocolate Hills Zulu. Ooh, yeah. What do you need more? Chocolate Hills Zulu. What can I say? He's gonna be far away from his neighbors, his allies, and far away from his opponent. But still, you know, extra cities over here, I'm pretty sure they're gonna pop in, and we're gonna see him try to expand as soon as possible. I'm pretty sure also Chocolate Hills is gonna be his second city. Just saying, you know, you might want to get that going. Yes, they have to follow Central Colombia, but they need to do it together. Yes, together. Yes, they need to get that going. Zulu Chocolate Hills into Chinguetti Kill into China. Well, that's actually a pretty good question. Can he actually get to China successfully? Can he beat China over here? I do have to watch this. I have to watch this. Of course, if they do keep this map, there is a significant chance that we might actually see a remap from COC. I don't actually see, except the lack of gold trading with Egypt, which I'm pretty sure that's why they picked Egypt over here for that extra gold generation. I don't really see a reason for Freritos de la Vega to remap this. They have pretty good spawns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Even Egyptian settle is pretty good over here with a lot of chops, with some floodable terrain, good mountains on the east side, good second settles. I don't see a reason. And of course, he does have Greece to fight at some point, which, well, we're gonna need to see how that is gonna develop. I gotta say, they also didn't declare war yet. Usually we do see them declaring war, so they do see the loyalty pressure. It looks like this time they didn't actually go for this. I'm pretty sure Egypt is aware where his when Ben is, just because of the loyalty pressure and how to say angles that are shown towards Athens. Now it does look like also Gran Colombia did manage to sniff out Japan's capital and also pushes Jska to settle the west. Not really bad. Good harbor, good food. Unfortunately, not amazing tiles to work. And we might actually see God of the Sea over here being picked up by Japan to get that extra production going. Also, this map looks like it's pretty solid for Freritos. Favor of map position, not majority, but I think their map position is better. Yes, I think so too. Did we see Aztec continent split count? Let's actually see. No, it's actually, he doesn't have a big continent split. He's gonna have to send cities very far away to actually see the continent's extra amenities. Oh. 0 remaps. Project Cisco is saying it's 0 remaps. We might see that. Yeah, I gotta say predictable. It's an important game, and change of circumstance that doesn't actually want to get any chances over here taken away from them. So they're gonna say, you know what, we remap this. We're gonna use our remap token. It is what it is. We're going forward. We're gonna have a new map generated, and we're gonna see what we get. Throwing the dice into the void. We do have, of course, to wait a little bit until we're going to have the map generated, and every player will actually get to load into the new map, and we're going to need to see how the situation evolves slowly but surely in the next 8 turns. 10 turns, actually, 10 turns, wait. You know what, yes, that's going to be a good question for the post-game chat, actually. If we were... beneath water. If I remember, I hope I remember. Why did they remap? That's a very good question. Yesterday they did say they kind of remapped on a random decision. They just remapped at the last second. They didn't feed it the map. What is this map? Oh my god. What is this map? Is this Africa? This definitely looks like Africa. And I don't know what the other one. It seems like there's somebody over there pushing Africa. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they remap because Colombia gets to ERL 3 players while his backline sims. ++. Also, the connection between the continents is blocked by mountains. Let's see. Yes, it is. And you know what? That's exactly where Aztec has his mountain split. He can't get the man. He can't get any breaks over here. Bartsake is gonna need to big brain this without the extra amenities. It is what it is, man. Yeah. We got this going. We got Zulu to the top left part to talk about. Tidube over here coming up with his settler. He does have 2-2 tile to work at the beginning, and I do see he's gonna have some extra food, probably from a. Oh, actually it's a citrus. I thought it's a hill over there, but no, it's a citrus tile. He does have to the south coastal settles, which are not actually ideal for Zulu, but since he does have an ally to the south, that might be an option. Guys, coastal trade routes with Egypt, because why not? We do have him actually needing to move quite a bit to get to the other settlers on the east side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to settle over here on the rivers to his east, and he does have a few more settlers over there to the north. A city state to probably take over at some point, Bologna. And I gotta say, this land doesn't look amazing. It's still workable, but doesn't look amazing. Now we do have to the south to talk about Egypt, which this time actually spawned with a few less floodable terrain tiles than the last time, with only 2, 4, 6, 7 in the capital city. He does have a march tile to put that number at 8, and I do see his second city is going to be a much better city for a Temenanki with much more tiles when it comes to these floodable terrain tiles. And we do have him with a possible J tile settle in the south that he could go for, and of course we will need to wait and see what he sees. Let me actually take a look. What does he see? Does he see oh, he doesn't see the olive. No olive. It is what it is. Well, we're gonna see. Good fresh water from the north, from the south. He's again close, quite close to Greece. Ben but better did spawn to his northeast, and this actually puts them in a bit of a pickle over here. Ben can get the second city to the southwest and get attacked by those Mariano chariot archers. We're gonna need to take a look if they do discover themselves from an early stage, and of course before the first settlers are being sent to their possible locations. We do have Ben with an option to stay in place for that 2-2 base or move on the olive tile. He will need to spend a turn to actually do that, moving across the river. We also see him benefiting from a citrus settle to the northwest, which I gotta say it's pretty good. And of course in the south he does have this settle on the river of Egypt, the same river as Egypt. This is the Rosetta River. Rosetta River. I think that's how you pronounce this, right? Is it Rosetta or Rosetta? Anybody? Does anybody know how you pronounce this? Let me actually, you know what? Google Translate. Google Translate, man. Rosetta River. Let me see.
Rosetta River.
Rosetta River. Okay. There we go. You mean what are the BCY settings? It's capitals only with balanced approach. So it's 2-2 bases if you do settle on the first capital. Only the capital gets that bonus. We don't go for the other one, the big one. I again forgot to actually turn off my notifications on my phone, but it's good. I'm gonna put it right now and just go ahead and you know, and just go for the games here. Montezuma, we did see him a little bit earlier. He does have actually a few amenities next to his cities, but his second continents are relatively far away from his side. We're gonna need to see him start to expand over there and try to get the advantages of his other cities. We do have to the west side a few settlers that he could put on this connection between the two big continents, and on the east side you can see he needs to spend quite a bit of time to actually get on the red continent. Red continent is also going to have China on it, and we're going to need to see if there's going to be any kind of war between them. We do have in the south of him also Rome that will actually have a scout coming up in 3. Looks like he's going to need to work the 2-2 tile, has fresh water from the lake, and I do see him having the coastal ability to the trade with Greece at some point. Wait, where is Japan? Is Japan inland? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, I see. Okay. It's actually northeast. Okay. I assume Rosetta is from Rosetta Stone, which I think is in Egypt. The Egyptian river. He knows. He knows. Bar Yusuf, okay. So he's gonna know. I mean, if he goes that way, that's the issue, right? The Greece is first to starting to scout to the west side. He might not go that way. Also, how do you get more than 8 players in a multiplayer game when you it was 8? It's a format not supported. You can actually add more players up to 12, and there is a mod actually that allows you to get more than 12. Pretty okay. Yep. With pleasure, sir. Why is there faith on that one tile? Which tile? Which tile? Which tile are you talking about? There's a faith point somewhere. Where? Oh, we got a relic this time on Jska. Okay, very nice. Early Pantheon coming up over here for Kyoto. We did bounce above Xi'an, and I do want to take a look what China is going to have here. Actually, pretty good settles with mountains towards the northwest. I'm pretty sure encampments are going to be his preferred choice to open here, and by the looks of it, he is also going to get some amenity settles. One to the southeast in the form of a wine tile. To the north, even if, yes, he does have a +4 campus over there, unfortunately, that's not really going to give him a lot of choices to work these tiles. And I say that, I start saying that, and then boom, Liverfrother comes in. He now actually has 3 ones over there to work. It's still not a lot of production, don't get me wrong. It requires a lot of improvements to make that city work. Now we do have him with an ability to go to the south for the extra settles over here on the rivers, and of course between the mountains. That will put him a little bit closer to Aztec, but not really in a dangerous path. And we do have Japan also with Tsingy de Bemaraja to the northwest, and it looks like she did settle on a T tile, benefiting from the 311. She's on the coast, and she's gonna have a +4 harbor. I do see a few honey tiles over there for her to also benefit from, and I do notice to the south we do have her starting to scout out with a unit. She's probably gonna meet Gran Colombia soon. We do have these units actually moving quite fast, and with still turn 6, they have 4 more turns to explore the territory and make a decision. We do have actually Kyoto pumping out that settler in 4 turns, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's gonna go for the honey tile in the north. It doesn't look like the south is gonna give her that many options to go for. Now this is not a bad thingy, actually not a bad thingy. 2-3-1-1 tiles, 2-3-1-1 tiles with oh my god, what happened here? Was there a disaster here that struck or something? 2-2-2. No, this one? No, there was no disaster. Oh my god, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit, man. There, I like. Never mind, it was dice not showing up the icon first. Yes, sometimes when I do switch the vision, the icons disappear for like half a turn or until I get the rollover going. We do have Gran Colombia actually meeting Japan in the south, and by the looks of it, wait, it's thingy. Oh, they remap. No, they remap this. Titiits is not even gonna wait to 10-10. They just remap this. Okay. Well, Colombia still had the ability to go against 2 opponents over here with Montezuma also on the front line. They had Zulu very far away from everybody else. Still an option to trade with Egypt on the seas. That unfortunately would have been at some point exposed to Japan's navy. Well, they might not want that. Island spawn for Sprig. Let's get it. Okay, two remaps. Whatever happens next, it is gonna be what? The map. It is gonna be the map. Plus 1 food. Okay. That's why I was confused. It does give the +1 food. Okay. They saw the mountains splitting the continents and remap. Yeah, probably, man. They're like, oh no, no +12 Montezuma. No, get me out of this. Let's go. Anyway, we can actually finish the prediction now with 2 remaps. It looks like a few of you actually will get the points over here completing the prediction. Tsingy is, yeah, not bad right now. I gotta say, not bad. Okay. Okay. Let's see Rome coming up over here. Okay, so let's take it slowly, guys. This time we're actually gonna have time to talk about everything, right? This is the map, so I'm pretty sure unless we actually see a very weird spawn. Ben, after throwing, oh my god, this is fitting, right? Ben, after throwing arrows at his opponent for an island spawn, he gets a very weirdish peninsula spawn over here, which honestly, it's not that bad for him. Nobody's gonna come to him, right? He's gonna be happily going for culture victory in that position. Yeah, exactly. Karma strikes again, man. Okay, actually it's Japan that we need to talk about first. By the looks of it, she's gonna be the first one. Okay, and we do have her with an ability to just settle in place and doesn't actually need to spend another tile to get that city going. I do see she does have another settle on the stone tile to the north, benefiting from the lake, and a decent amount of tiles to the south. Unfortunately for her, Zulu over here is gonna put a wrench in her plans. We might actually see some impies coming against her at some point, of course, with samurais. That should be fine to defend. Now we do have also Jska benefiting from an iron tile in the first ring. We do have also horses in the third ring over here to the east side, and I do see she does have an amenity settle in the form of a dice tile on the inland. I'm not sure how many cities she's actually going to push to the south, but she does have on the inland rivers quite a few cities to go for. Now we do have also to the southeast, by the looks of it, Ulundi with his 2-2 base. He does have 1-3-1 amber tile. Would have been nice to actually have some extra food to balance out the lack of food on that amber tile. I do also notice he's gonna have pretty good second settle over there. Get dice, get another amber tile, get a free pantheon. Go to the west side, get another 2-2. Not bad, not bad. Of course, can actually settle next to Cleopatra without endangering himself to the fleet of Kyoto. Could try to settle over here next to the lake and try to get these tiles. Only 2 tiles are actually amazing. 3 tiles. I would say 3 tiles. All of the hills over here with the forest are gonna be the ones that I'm pretty sure he's gonna crave them. Oh man, we're gonna see him drool over that. And we do have Tidube also with an iron tile to the north in the second ring. I do see he just moved his warrior and discovered the horses to the west side over here. In the third ring, that's a bit further away than ideal, but could work. Might want to try to stay away from the coast, at least 2 tiles away from the coast, so he doesn't actually get attacked by frigates a little bit later on in the game by the Japanese frigate. And I'm pretty sure he has a decent amount of tiles to just develop in the north, in the west, in the east. No problems for him. If he really wants to, he could even go for his own Etemenagi here, because why not? Now we do have Rome also in the south behind the mountains, and this is gonna pose a challenge. As you can see, there are a lot of mountains over here to the south separating the players. Yes, he's gonna have probable connections with Japan when it comes to trade routes a little bit later in the game, while we do have him a decent way away from Aztec. There is a possibility for Aztec to keep on settling towards the northwest and get to Rome, although I wouldn't count on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need, okay, I think I need to put 2 of these here. So first of all, let's see. Raid my spawn. Where is raid my spawn? First of all is this one. And now I need to press this, and then do this. Because why not, man? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Oh my god. Yes. 4 continent split Aztec. He couldn't get more than this. Oh my, oh my. We do have Ferno in a bit of a pickle. He does have his silk tiles to the northeast, getting the culture. I do see he's pumping out scouts from his cities to get to be aware about his surrounding environment. And we do have him also to the north, to the west, to the southeast with a few rivers over here. And of course, I do believe he's gonna get pretty good campuses next to these mountains. Even a +6 between the mountains. They bought him an extra scout. Why not? I mean, they got him a scout. I'm pretty sure they figured out Pericles is quite defended over there on the peninsula, and yeah, putting more scouts over here on Rome might make sense. It is kind of a one versus one situation. We got Zulu versus Japan, and then Aztec going against Rome. Oh wait, we might yeah, it's Aztec against Rome. I thought for a second Gran Colombia is China, but it's not China. We do have Rome with a horse, and I do see another tile in the first ring of his cities. This is going to be quite easy for him to improve both strategic resources, and of course we're going to need to see what kind of road pathway he's going to take, since he is discovering pottery first. I'm thinking he's going to try to go either campus opening or commercial opening. We should usually on Rome we do see commercial opening quite often. We do have often. Anyway, we do have Bartsake over here with culture settled underneath his city. He did get the amenity coffee, and it looks like he's getting that point of culture extra. Standard settler is coming up in 4 turns, and I'm pretty sure he's already aware of the multiple continent split that he has. 4 continents, that means a possible 16 amenities that he could get. We can even count them and see how many is gonna get quickly. So he got 1 already. He's gonna get another 1 here. That's 2. The other ones are actually quite far away on his own continent. Like 3 is here, and I don't see a 4th one. Oh, 4 with the marble tile. Okay, 4 with the marble tile. It's gonna need to make it work somehow. Silk tile to the north, that's 5. 6 amber tile, but a bit further away than ideal. And then to the northeast is not gonna have anything. Oh my god, these continents are just devoid of amenities. So even if it looks good from a continent standpoint, continent split standpoint, unfortunately when you're talking about actual amenities, it doesn't have that many to benefit from in his immediate vicinity. He's gonna need to work for these. Not ideal. He's gonna, yeah, not ideal. Anyway, he does have some geothermals, of course, because of the mountain and the continent splits, and we do see him benefiting from horses in the 3rd ring to the west side. I do see also iron tile is gonna be 3rd ring to the southwest, and Titiits this time got a relic on his side. Okay, Titiits being Cleopatra. We do need to take a look at her spawn next. Let's see, Cleopatra spawn, and of course Titiits is spawn. And we do have him getting a settler. He probably did put in the God King card. No, he didn't. It was right on time, actually. He got the relic right on time. Didn't put the God King card on. He's only making 4 faith a turn. We do have him with Gobustan settled to the north. He could easily settle that city. Unfortunately, he does need some extra food from there, and it will be expensive to get it. Now we do have Gobustan with 4 production and 4 culture tiles. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually give you any extra food. Hello there, Leonidas. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you? Akerimono also. Yeah, I noticed it right after I pressed enter. It happens. Oh my god, this happens to me so many times, man. So many times. And then I'm thinking, what is going on? Why did I not have the patience to wait a little bit more and get something else? I mean, 4 continents doesn't necessarily mean he has access to loss, and you have to consider Thunder access. He's also got Jade glitched onto 2 different continents on the split. Rud Fachman, actually. Good evening, sir. Good Abend. Aztec never dies with all those chokes. Yeah, you never say never, man. Never say never. You never know what happens in these games, bro. You don't know, man. You don't know. It's very unlikely to get his hands on all 16, but looks good for sure. Yes. I agree with those statements over there. Now we do have Titiits also, yes, getting closer to Gobustan tiles. He did settle the city of Thebes, and will probably acquire as soon as possible 1 of the Gobustan tiles. He can use the rice tiles to the south to get these going. He's gonna get a little bit of production there, and of course using the food from these rice tiles is gonna be impressive. We do have a Lady of the Reeds and Marshes chosen for the extra production on the floodable terrain tiles, already making his capital a 2-3 tile, while we do have a decent amount of floodable terrain tiles in his cities, in his city center, to get the Temeranki going. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 with a marsh tile on the west side. There are more floodable terrain tiles to also settle on the west side. Looks like there was also some form of a flood over here that hit, and it improved the fertility of those tiles, so making some of them 2 2s, 2 1s, 2 1s, 2 1s. Yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. He does have access to horses in the south, in the second ring, and I do see Iron Tile is going to be to the west side over here. In the third ring, a bit expensive to get, but he's not at war. He's not going to be at war with anybody for quite some time. I don't think it's going to be a problem for him. Of course, he does need to get those resources for his allies, not only for himself. Looks like Aztec is going to prioritize actually going to the southeast, getting closer to those coffee tiles and for the bananas to get the extra food, but that's also going to be on the same continent. He is not going to settle on another continent yet. We do have to talk about Gran Colombia next with oh my god, what is this settle? 3-2-1 spice, 3-2-1 spice, 3-1-1 spice with a 3-3 tile over here. This is just bonkers. We do have Sprig quite happy with his spawn. Looks like he did settle Bogota on a 2-2 tile, benefits from other 2-2s around, and definitely has to the southwest multiple settles, not to mention north and east. I do have to point out he can settle the honey tile there and try to split his other cities differently. So wine tile, cattle tile, another city to the north, maybe next to those spices. He already got Popayan, which is amazing, and probably another city somewhere in the south over here next to those mountains. He doesn't have to put it 4 tiles out from another city center, so needs to be careful a little bit with his choices. Has access to an iron tile in the third ring of Bogota. I don't see in Popayan any kind of iron tile, and I gotta say I didn't immediately. Oh, I see the horses now. They're actually in his borders. There are 2 tiles out from both cities, Popayan and Bogota, and we do have scouts starting to explore the land around him to try to see what he has to go against, and of course what does he have in terms of simming. So we got 3 members of Freritos de la Vega in the middle of the map, pretty clumped up over here. Now actually even Zulu, I would say, is to the west side, so they're very close to each other, very close to each other. And on the outskirts we do have a CWC over there. 2 to the west side, 2 to the east side. Okay, or at least they have trading opportunities, and we're going to need to see how they're going to use them. And we do have also Xi'an with Taiwan, also settled over here by China. It looks like a settler is coming up from Xi'an in 110. He does have access to spices from the beginning of the game, 2 3-1 tiles and a 3-1-1. I do also notice he's getting a slinger out to possibly defend against this Gran Colombian scout. Needs to be careful. These guys are extremely dangerous with the extra movement they get. We do have a builder coming up in 4 from Taiwan, and Temenaki has been put down over here in the capital city of Rakia. That makes sense. He does want to get that third settle actually to the west side, and he's already working the Gobustan tile for the extra culture. You can imagine he's pretty happy. 4 science with 6 culture, why not? Now we do have also to take a look at the third settle of Xi'an when it comes out. In the meantime, he does have iron in the capital city to the northwest, and I do see he has horses in the southeast in the second ring, and there we go. Gran Colombian scout did walk into his borders. He's trying to do the last moves here, trying to see if he has anything to snatch, and it doesn't look like that's happening. We do have China getting a settler out. Was this noticed by Sprig? He can move back his scout, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have the movement. Yeah, he doesn't have the movement to snatch the settler, and I'm thinking actually his rage is just gonna shift enter, right? He shift entered, I think, out of mistake, the slinger, or he just wanted to get that tile to not get blocked by the Gran Colombian scout. Let's actually see Sprig's vision. He doesn't know. He probably noticed there's 1 less population in Xi'an, and can deduce that his opponent actually got a settler from that city. He didn't see the settler though. Anyway, now why unify China when there are no barbarians? Because you do get the encampments and everything else, and the writers and everything. It's quite changed actually from the base game. Also via Trex, hello there sir. They will all trade to Egypt probably. They're gonna, at least 2 of them will trade to Egypt over here. I don't think Zulu is that close to him, but maybe. And yeah, there we go. The shift center comes in, and China is gonna get that settle on his scout tile. Yeah, the scout tile, getting the fresh water. Gran Colombian scout got a promotion. Uh-oh. I mean, this is turning dangerous over here. Rage is trying to put some defense, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good, guys. It's all good. No fire now. No fires. Now, we do have horses also in the second ring of Xi'an. I think I said that. Let's move forward towards Greece's settle. Looks like immediately opening for that divine inspiration with sacred places. Religion, he's getting... Stonehenge from his capital. He did manage to get the stone circles as a pantheon, working 3 of these 2-for-1 tiles, and I do see his holy site in Corinth is finishing up in 4 turns. That's going to be right on time. He does have a third settle on the east as well, and it looks like, oh, he was so close to get there. Rage on the buttons though. He did manage to put his scout to get the settler with an escort and deny Gran Colombia's ability to actually snatch the settler. It was close. It looks like also he's starting to put down his encampments here in Xi'an. And we do have also Ben with an iron tile to the southeast of the city of Athens, multiple hills so he can place his acropolises, and I do see horses are also going to be second ring, pretty good. A +5 campus to the northeast with the fish tiles, and we're going to need to see if he's going to start settling coastally at some point, which I think he will, especially after he finds out that he's going to be all alone over here. Nobody to... deny his settles, especially his coastal settles. Later on in the game, he might actually set up some coastal trade routes with Jska. If both survive by that time, I gotta say, yes, Zulu is probably gonna be a little bit aggressive over here against Japan. Japan does have a good timing when it comes to its samurais, and yeah, it is gonna be nice to actually benefit from them. Okay, I do notice Japan getting her second, her third city to the north next to those mountains, and at the moment did have a builder come out from Kyoto to try to get some advantages over here from improving those tiles and getting her celestial navigation boost. Quite important actually in the games to get the boost for the technologies and the civics, so you can snowballed much faster. We got a few pantheons also getting ready over here for the players. Looks like a city patron goddess on Rome. We do have him putting Magnus in for those internal trade routes, and he did start up with campuses, a +3 campus already being built in Puteoli. The moment didn't actually put a single district from Rome, while we do have him with a possible settle to the west over here of that settler. There we go, he's moving, he's settling, he's gonna get that city. Pretty good. Oh my god, forest fire comes in to the north of Rome, gives him a 4th option, pretty good 4th options with 3 tiles, and of course river for the fresh water. Unfortunately for him, he can actually settle these 2 Titiits. Would have been amazing to actually have 2 settles on that. More mountain settles also in the southwest, and I do see, yes, Gran Colombia has a warrior right in front of his face, but I can't really say that's that bad, especially since Rome does have his own units to defend himself with. We do need to see Zulu immediately putting his Ikandas right in the face of Japan to the northwest, and I do see him starting to use his trade routes to beef up his other cities' production and food. We do have him starting to improve his amber tiles. He's gonna get 1 and 2 improved, and of course we're gonna need to see him improving his strategic resources soon. Japan does have a scout there, and it looks like she's gonna try to block the Ikanda from being built, trying to delay as much as possible Zulu's ability to get all of those districts ready. Impi Corps versus Samurais, who's winning? Samurais, probably, yes. Impis are at the great UU. The meta is to mainly use the core ability. I'd say we will likely see Knights and Expo Courts, right? That's what you wanted to say? Expo Courts? I don't know what show courts means, but I'm pretty sure you're thinking about expos. Insane Freritos spawns, but COC not too shady either. Should be a good game. Yes, it's a good game. It should be a good game. I mean, it's fitting, right? It's fitting. Both of them have good spawns now. Now, we do need to also see Bartsake with his monuments coming out. I do see another builder. He didn't actually get his Pantheon yet. And since they do have a relic, they're probably going to start moving it around to give other bonuses. There we go. Bartsake is benefiting from it right now. He's going to get his Faith really quickly. Just next turn, he's going to get 12 Faith. Magnus establishing the capital city, and I do see him seeing what Rome is putting against him in the form of a few scouts. The Eagle Warriors actually might be quite dangerous for these scouts. I'm sure Ferno is aware these scouts might turn into builders if he's not careful with them, especially playing with fire next to the Eagle Warriors might be a problem. Oh, another wonder coming out from Swenet. I do see Great Path is being established over there in the city of Swenet and the Holy Site coming out from Thebes. Okay, Temenaki is going to finish next turn. I'm actually a bit surprised he chose... Oh no, that's actually Stonehenge. Oh, he's trying to do it. He's trying to do it by kill that dry style. Unfortunately, that was quite a bit of extra food that he was getting. The holy site has been placed to the west of Thebes. Wait, wasn't this... I mean, I'm pretty sure he's trying to get sacred places with everything else, with divine inspiration. But wasn't this at some point Gobustan very good? And I'm pretty sure we've seen it before with preserves. Yes, I know it takes a while. Yes, I know it is not always preferred. It's not the way to go. It does enter in very badly into your district discount build and so on and so forth. But man, the extra food coming up and the faith for Gobustan, it is going to be amazing. In Circa Session, also good evening, sir. How are you doing? Oh, did you get games going, by the way? Yes, this patch, this game is being played with the latest patch. It's 5.4.1, if I'm not mistaken. Even a discounted preserve feels bad. I know, right? Access, hello there, sir. Does Aztec have a quad split? Yes, he does. Quad split Aztec over here. He didn't settle a single other continent yet, and he has very bad access to amenities. So even if he does have this quad split, access to amenities is gonna come at a premium, and he's gonna need to work for it. Like how many did we count? How many amenities did we count? Like 4 or 5, right? It wasn't that much. 1, 2. I don't think he's gonna get the marble tile to the south. That's 1, 2, 3, maybe. 4 with the silk tile, and that's it. 4. That's not that big. He did manage to get religious settlements as a pantheon, and yes, he's gonna try to settle a few more cities. Would preserve 2 players prefer to chop everything? Yes, all 4 together. But I mean, you can't really chop Gobustan tiles, right? I was thinking just for Gobustan. Now we do have China also spamming these encampments out from all of his cities, trying to get those barracks in as well. From the city of Xi'an is finishing the first one in 1 turn, and I do see Moksha establishing that in 4. We do have him starting to improve his tiles as well, and I'm getting attacked by flying insects over here. Oh no. We do have God of War and Plunder chosen as a pantheon, and of course he's gonna acquire the generals quite quickly. Already on 2 points, while we got Zulu on 1. We're gonna need to see what's the result between them. I wouldn't be surprised if we're also going to see an encampment, at least one encampment coming up from Japan. At the moment, she's more focused at getting her second and third cities out. I should say 4th and 5th settlers out. We do have Moksha establishing in her capital, and I do see the traders are going to create the pathways for her to actually get units to the front line to the south a little bit faster. 2-2-1-1 pearl tiles. This was improved recently with BBG. These are actually very, very good tiles now. They were okay with God of the Sea, but now they're just good as they are. Now we do have also Temenaki finishing in the cities of Egypt. Did we see? He got Stonehenge. He got it. He got Stonehenge, and he got the religion. Fortnite fans over here coming up for Greece. Yeah, he's a very, very big Fortnite fan. You can't, guys. How many of you can you put up a next in chat over here? How many of you are actually Fortnite fans, and a why if you're not? Why if you're not a Fortnite fan? X if you are a Fortnite fan. Exit. Let's see. Link me on this. Unifier has God of War and Plunder. Yes, he does have God of War and Plunder. We do have Greece actually with stone circles. Yeah, he did get it earlier. Why? But only non-bill. Okay, there we go. So we don't have that many X's. Okay, I see. Okay, so I guess there aren't that many followers of the Greek religion. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We got the 4th and the 5th settler coming up from Corinth, and looks like Boreal over here. Big fan. Excellent. Yeah. Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah, amazing, amazing. I mean, it is what it is, man. PUBG is vastly superior. Ave Machiavelli, good evening, sir. Gatty Anthony, hello, hello. It's good. Yeah, I guess, you know, everybody has his shooter game, man. And we do have, I don't know if I should actually call Fortnite a shooter game, to be honest. I don't know, man. Anyway, Moksha establishing in the city of Athens. He's now going to start acquiring the faith points. 18 faith at 10 coming up for Ben, but better. I didn't actually check how many stone tiles does he have in his whole empire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 5 tiles. I guess that's it. But the capital is just, the capital bonus is amazing over here. With 3 of these improved from the beginning, he did get pretty good tempo, and he's gonna keep, oh wait, for 6. He has another one here that he could improve. 6. Okay. We do have him with also pretty good resources when it comes to the spy styles in the north and the west side, and I do really like the extra food coming out from this fish. We just need to see him settle another city somewhere around there, probably on the horses. Yes, it is going to be non-fresh, but the plus for campus and of course more acropolises and so on wonders might be good for him. We do need to see him also at some point decide if he's going to go external trade routes with China. They can use the pathways over here on the coast, so they can get those going. We're turn 26. We're probably gonna have all of the pantheons established pretty quickly. Got us some festivals coming up on Gran Colombia, getting that extra culture on all of these improved plantations. He does have an insane amount of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already improved. He's gonna get a 6th one soon. Yeah, he's gonna get a 6th one soon. 7, 8. Oh my god, that's a lot of culture. 9 over here. Yes, pretty good pantheon coming up for him. We do have him with the 4th and the 5th settler also coming around. Magnus establishing in the city capital of Bogota, and he did manage to improve the horses as an early strategic resource. Okay, this was religious settlements, commercial hubs. Thieves did switch to hanging gardens after it lost its Stonehenge. We do have builder coming up from Rakedet. This is amazing, by the way. The sphinxes are getting put down, and you can see the 2, 3, 3, 3, 1 tiles coming around from Rakedet. Also, I'm a bit surprised that he's choosing to kill these tiles with the government plaza. I guess he didn't have that many choices to use them. He did also get some sphinxes in the city of Swenet, and we do have Titiits already with 16 science and 15 culture. A pretty good acquirement of both of those stats. And we do have him actually ignoring to get the great bath over here to the west of Swenet, and he's starting to put settlers in production. He just plugged in also the card for the settlers, so he can get them a little bit quicker. Let's see, what did Rome go for? He went city patron goddess. Okay, and he's getting his commercials right after that campus. Okay, we do have him going for that settle to the northeast. He did try to push back the Grand Colombian warrior away from his territory. It looks like the warrior has been sent into the tundra. That's a little bit cold for him, but it is what it is. He's gonna need to make do. He has amazing tiles to work over there, a few more amenities to get improved, and of course working already those internals with the trader. I do also notice Japan did manage to get God of the Sea, making these pearl tiles in the city of Fukuoka amazing, I gotta say. Yeah, pretty good. We do also notice Tidube. Wait, did he just find out about Piopiotaki? I think he just found out about Piopiotaki. Oh, settling on Dini before Piopiotaki. It is what it is. Now we do have Moksha establishing in Ulundi. Fertility rates chosen by him to get his pantheon bonuses going, with the extra food coming up from the wheat tile, rice tiles, and of course I do see that extra builder is being put to work over here, improving the mercury tiles, getting an extra point of amenity. Not bad, but his cities... Wait. Hello? Okay. There we go. 4 tile Temenanki. Yeah, he's kind of killing at Temenanki tiles over here. I'm a bit surprised. I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tile Temenanki. It is what it is. Oh my god, Swenet flooded again. What is this? The gods of civilization say, Egypt, you need more. You need more. Can we get some more over here? More for Egypt. We do need to also see how these great generals are going to be acquired. We got still 3 points on Zulu, while China is on 7 great general points a turn. We do have the first great general recruited by China, giving him Shunzu with a possible over here on his great writing. He's building up his barracks count, and I believe he already built 2 of them. He's just getting the third one going. Yeah, he did build 2, one from Changsha, one from Xi'an, and we do have Shunzu also going somewhere. I don't know where he's going. He might actually want a vacation at some point. We do have campuses also between the mountains, one a +3 and one a +2. We do have also to see his 4th settler location. I'm thinking he's gonna go east side somewhere, and I'm thinking that 2-2 base, but I gotta say it's a bit of a question if he wants more cities or better cities to settle on. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna also settle a city to the southwest over here on that 2-2 base, and yeah, he's quite protected from Gran Colombia. Doesn't need to worry about Sprig that much with the river defense, with the mountain defense. Well, we're gonna need to see when Sprig is gonna want to do something about this. We're turn 28. I'm pretty sure all of the players did manage to go over. Oh no, we got Sprig over here, 1 point away from getting his golden age. What's going on? There we go. He just got it. It's fine. He just got it. Okay. Everybody got that golden age threshold going. We do also see Ben starting to put acropolises from an early stage. Didn't go for any other district than that holy site, and now finishing up his acropolises is going to open up the pathways to acquire those writers. They will probably get all of them, and they were, I mean, there was quite a bit of chatter and a bit of worries about golden age options. Golden age options. The tourist acquirement from the beginning of the game, especially by these culture-focused civilizations. Black Poppy, hello there, sir. Can we see if Pericles takes Cinguetti? As in, takes it as in... no, not yet. Not yet. You mean there's also Candy over here? Where is Cinguetti? Cinguetti is here. Okay. Actually, talking about city-states, we do have Cardiff with Hong Kong, Mexico City, and Brussels coming up for the industry. Looks like Fez is going to be the only one providing science bonuses, and it is going to be between Aztec and Zulu. I do see Aztec is positioning a few Eagle Warriors to the city center, and he might actually want to take away a few builders from his, opponent over here, the city-state. And we do have also Muscat with Samarkand providing the trade bonuses. Namadol and Kumasi will be providing the culture. I do see Kabul is also the one providing the military bonuses, and that's going to be actually to the north of Gran Colombia. Okay, there's anything else? No, I don't think we have any missing city-state type, right? We got all of them. We got all of them. Anyway, looks like also Titiits did manage to jump up to 20 science and 20 culture, while Ben is still on 11 and 20. He's going to need to get a little bit more science with something. He's still spamming out these acropolises immediately after he gets new cities, or when he gets to the 4th population. You can see Corinth over there did also get a builder. He's starting to improve some more of these tiles and trying to get the bonuses from them. We do have him started up on the great writers with 2 a turn. We do also have China on 3 a turn, while China is starting to rush through this great general road. Well, this is a bit of a problem for Japan. Actually, Zulu might get one, while Japan at the moment is not getting a general. I don't actually see Zulu being that aggressive at the beginning of the game. Usually Zulu does, yes, want to wait for its core ability to go on the offense against somebody, but it's not unheard of to actually see a player in this type of a situation to try to annoy his opponent with some horses, try to harass, try to pillage. Well, this is not the case today. We do have him trying to settle a few more locations, and I do see him getting his government plaza from Ulundi to the south. That will give him a good adjacency towards campuses. Maybe some commercials will be put down as well, using the greater adjacency of the government plaza. Now we do have also multiple commercials starting to finish in the cities of Rome. The first great merchant is Zankian, giving him an extra trader capacity, and I do see him making 2 great merchant points a turn, while Aztec is also on 2. They might actually want to get a project going if they really want to secure that great merchant. That's quite a bit of production, though. We're going to need to see if they consider it worth it. We do also need to take a look at their golden age options. Now everybody did manage to go into a golden age. It will take take them a little bit of time until they get there, and we're just gonna wait and see what's happening. Gran Colombia putting down more commercials. I do see 2 of them are gonna finish from Bogota, Popayán next turn, while in 3 turns we're gonna see Cartagena de Indias getting another one. He did manage to improve a few more of these bananas and also positioning his builders to go for more bananas to get that extra culture in. Pretty important. We do have him also moving a city center towards the northeast of his capital. That's going to put him a little bit closer to China, but I wouldn't say close enough. He might want to take Samarkand on the road towards the Chinese cities, and as you can see over here, China at the moment is more interested in getting his science up and trying to settle a few more cities of his own rather than go on the warpath. Also, Senior Testa Cleo is 43 points. Damn. Yeah, well, 43 points of what? He's 90 points right now. Real question is who is trading with Egypt, because or maybe all 3. At the moment, nobody's trading with Egypt. We got Fez being put under siege here, and it does look like these Eagle Warriors are gonna successfully finish their mission. They did get a builder, and now they're gonna take a city-state. Oh wait, that city-state actually gives him access to Mercury tile, marble tile, and coffee tile. That's a 3 amenity city. Very nice, very nice. And of course some improved horses, because why not? Oh, the Golden Age counter. Oh, I see. Yeah, he got big. That's what Sphinxes as multiple wonders are gonna do to you. We got Jska with a pen bash and voice Golden Age 4 series over here. With that God of the Sea, she's getting a decent amount of production. I do see her still on 10 science and 20 culture, 39 production. That's pretty good. We do have her also putting a 5th setter to the south, actually trying to get to the sugar tile. That I feel is a little bit greedy, and I don't think she can actually get to Pio Pio Tahi tiles anytime soon. She might try to buy some from Titube. I do notice Tidube is positioning a settler, and I'm thinking he's actually going to get it on that slinger when we initially thought he's going to go. Now we do have Ben But Better with a Monumentality Golden Age benefiting from 31 faith a turn at the moment. As you can see, we do have him getting a decent amount of culture coming up from his acropolises on 13 science with 35 culture. This is usually how Pericles explodes over here at the beginning of the game with the culture. He does need to put Pingala in the city of Corinth, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna go for something like Oracle in that city center to get more of these writer points. We do have him improving some of his bonus resources and amenities, and of course he's getting the fish improved in the city of Sparta. He did prioritize getting the Acropolis first in that city center, and with the 2 fish he's also going to get the extra housing point. Not bad. Mycenae is going to go for harbors. He's actually going to stay away from getting commercials, and the harbors are going to open up the way for him to get some extra trade routes. We've got Ferno with 16 science and 22 culture. He did manage to put that one campus at the beginning of the game from Puteoli. While I do see him spamming out commercials, he is making a project here in the city of Arpinum. In 2 turns he's going to finish, and he's probably going to get enough points in that amount of time to recruit Zankian. That is actually something that we need to take a look at Bartsake here, if he's also going to do the same thing. Doesn't look like it, and he's going to need to chop a lot of these tiles to get his district adjacency going next to the government plaza. We got also Rage with 16 science and 37 culture. Penbrush and voice chosen 4 series, starting to get his writers, and he did manage to get another general Trung Trak. I'm pretty sure Shun Tzu did make his book. I'm thinking maybe it's in Xi'an. No, it was in the barracks. It is in the barracks. It's over here in the barracks. Guangzhou is going to start up with an encampment as well, getting some more libraries for the extra science, and of course he does have a little bit of an advantage over Sprig's 10 and 21. We're going to need to take a look if Gran Colombian horses are actually going to start bouncing against Chinese forces over here in the city of Changsha. We do have his 5th settler coming around from Changsha also soon, and he definitely needs classical unit. At least one. You gotta get it, man. You gotta be careful with this, man. You gotta be careful with the classical units. Would be a disaster if Cleo steals the the CS. Oh, the CS. Yeah, true. 1 versus 4 without an encampment district. You're talking about who? Also, Angustoslav, hello there, sir. Let's see if they timed it exactly. Is it possible to slap down 2 cities simultaneously closer than the 3 tiles? No. Wait, is it possible to slap down 2 cities simultaneously closer than the 3 tiles? No, no. There's no way. There is a way to get closer than 3 tiles if you're on different, totally different land masses. That actually the game allows you to get going. Like even 2 tiles apart, you can have that. But in normal, if you're on the same continent, you just can't put it down. We do have libraries coming up from Taiwan, and I do need to take a look at Tidube here with a pen brush and voice golden age, 17 science with 31 culture. He's doing quite well against Japan. We do have him also repositioning that Zulu settler because he got pushed out. He can't actually settle that tile anymore, and it was like Nagoya did put down. No, to say it did get put down on that sugar tile to get an extra amenity. Jska didn't actually spend the gold to get the tiles. She achieved her mission to deny Titube's extra culture from Piotaki, and of course the era score from that wonder. We do have Tidube also working on audience chamber in the city of Volundi. He's gonna need to start to get an army at some point, and we're going to need to see if Jska is gonna be successful in getting one of these great generals. China has another one. He's already on 10.3 points a turn, and we do see Zhang Yan did get picked up by Rome. Now we do have also Sprig coming up with 12 science and 28 culture on the pen brush and voice golden age, 5 cities getting his audience chamber going, and I do see horses in his production queues. We do have him putting down another campus from Cartagena, the Indians, and of course I do see Egypt is gonna settle right in his face over here to the south. Not bad. They do want to give Egypt as much land as possible here in between them. They will probably want to try to send trade routes as soon as possible then. Of course, at the beginning, the internal trade routes with Magnus are going to be quite efficient. Now, we do have also a few of these campuses being put down from, especially from the city of Popayan. We got a +3 here to the east side, and at the moment he's still focusing on commercials and then getting the campuses in the second wave of districts. We got Bartsake with 11 science and 22 culture. Pen brush and voice golden age, 4 cities. He did manage to take over the city of Fez, getting ancestral hall in Tenochtitlan, and I do see campus being built in Azcapotzalco. The land is kind of rough for him in the sense that he needs to spend a lot of time to move through the tiles. He doesn't have a lot of flat tiles unless you take into account the south, where I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to actually settle. We do have Moksha establishing in Azcapotzalco. Ancestral hall is gonna give him the ability to get more production towards settlers and a Popo builder. Whenever he's gonna settle a city, he's gonna happily couple that with religious settlements as a pantheon. And to be honest, this is like so many times we've seen this happening from the players that are going for religious settlements, unfortunately don't actually get as many cities as the other players. They wanted it for Aztecs to get more amenities, probably, yes. They wanted it for Aztec. What is the who? Oh, the CS skill. Yes, yes. I'm pretty sure that's true. Yes, especially the marble tile over here would have been quite awkward to acquire. Where is it? Here on Gobustan, he would have had to share it with Egypt. Now we do have entertainment complex coming up from Chempoala, and we do need to see if he's gonna manage to get Coleus. He's quite close to it, 2 turns away from recruiting Coleus. It's gonna give him that extra free copy of a luxury resource for an extra point of damage. Not bad. We got the first legions on the map as well. Looks like Ferno is deploying one at least from to the north of Arpinum, where he is also plugging in Pingala, and we do need to see if Muscat is actually gonna be on the chopping block. Muscat has been taken over by Sprig, and I'm pretty sure this is a bit dangerous for them. They don't want to give that much gold to their opponents. Chinguetti is still not touched, but Candy has been converted by Titiits. Is putting even money into that city center. We got a possible attack from Quito on Samarkand. By the looks of it, we do have 3 of these archers of Gran Colombia getting closer. There is a Chinese horse with a slinger and a general over here as well. There's also a settler coming up to the south. I think China did get noticed that Gran Colombia is starting to get a few armies out, especially looking at the military score over here. They're starting to get more than 100. Not bad, not bad. Routing so for COC, but this feels Freritos. You feel Freritos. Okay, okay. I mean, it might be anyone's game, to be honest. Like, you never know exactly what happens. We do have Japan coming up with those swordsmen, and of course she's starting to get the general points. She's gonna need to actually get 2 projects in for Timur, which is quite expensive. Only 3 regional points a turn, and she's only on 6 out of 75 to get there. Audience Chambers Government Plaza building is gonna give her the extra amenity cities, and with the governor and the extra housing. We do have a few more builders coming around, and well, she shouldn't be that far. Yeah, feudalism coming up in 4. Rage is gonna boost. I don't think this is with the boost though. I don't think. Well, Ben might have gotten the boost. Let me actually see. Did he get the boost? I don't see builders. No, he's gonna get a builder next time. We're gonna find out. Anyway, we're gonna find out anyway next time. It's fine. Now we do have Oracle being placed from Corinth to try to get more Great Writer points a turn, because 9.2 is not enough. And of course, China making 3.4. They're gonna have all of these Great Writers from the beginning. You can imagine if they did this before the patch. Can you imagine if they did this before the patch? I can only... Oh my god, it would have been amazing. As in, amazing to see in a real life environment, in a competitive game, exactly how that played out. We do have him with roads to the south, and of course Sparta over here did get to its 4th population level. Didn't choose to go for a campus to balance out that science. He's on 21 and 52, while he is getting a harbor for the extra gold and the extra trade route. We do see Chengdu did get placed on the coast, so yes, at some point we're probably gonna see them start trading with each other. It does look like Greece is also gonna put a settler to the west of Corinth, that it's gonna be coastally open. We're gonna see them getting those trade routes soon. Sparta as well is coastal over here to the east, and well, you know, the moment we don't actually have China settling a city to the south, it does only have a few options, 1 or 2. What do you think, guys? Does Greece have enough city spots to get a culture victory here? Can he get it? Because I heard a lot of rumors about culture victory being impossible, and we might actually see Ben try to prove those rumors wrong. So we got already 5 cities from him, 6, 7, possible 8, 9. Oh, he has Namadoodle. Okay, 9 cities. I think that's enough, actually. 9 cities is enough. Now, with Egypt free sim, it will be very hard. Yes, it will be very hard. And yes, we do have the preserve coming up on Gobustan. Yes. I think he's actually feeling quite bad. He finished that holy site over here from the city of Thebes. Now, with the preserve next to the city of next to the wonder of Gobustan, he's getting the extra food and extra faith and extra culture. 2, 4, 6, 2 tiles coming up on that wonder. Now we do have also amazing face generation coming up from Swenet. Egypt did go for a monumentality. That's something that we didn't actually talk. I think it was the last one and we put it out. I forgot. 28 science with 38 culture. We do have 25 gold a turn here for Titiits. With 42 faith a turn, he's actually getting a decent amount of faith, not only from his sphinxes but also from his great bath flooded tiles over here in the city of Swenet. Titiits also is starting to put down theater squares. He's quite behind when it comes to acquiring these great writers. I do see China is also gonna get Hypatia. He has first dibs, 43.7 points out of 30, while nobody else has enough points. In the merchant screen, we did actually have Aztec picking this up, and look at Greece go. He got 2 writers, while China got a 3rd one, and we're probably not gonna see a writer on Egypt for quite some time now. Like, even if he has some pretty good production, let me actually move the microphone a little bit here. Can you hear me fine like this? I hope you can hear me fine like this, but it was I couldn't see the stats. What do we have? China. What is? Yes, the culture victory buff also buffs the culture victory defense. All kinds of things give tourism. Okay, thank you, Redmire. Thank you. Samarkand has been defeated. We do have the armies of China fighting the armies of Gran Colombia over here on the battlefield of Samarkand. Between the rivers, it does look like more of these builders are coming around from the Chinese settles. We do have new encampments, and there is actually 4 horses against 4 horses with a few more archers coming up from Gran Colombia. That's actually going to give him an advantage when it comes to defending. Oh, he's going to try to take it back. Okay, he's gonna try to take it back really quickly. Get the... See, one of his horses died. He's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. Rage, unfortunately, couldn't actually get the moves here. Oh, did he just get one of the archers? I think he got one of the archers. Okay. It's good. It's good. 2 generals available for him. We do need to see him actually get a new wave of horses because he doesn't have an army to replace these horses over here on the front line to Samarkand. We do need to also take a look at Cleopatra, right? He was on 103 production versus Ben's 81. That's quite a bit of a difference, and we do need to take a look at Tidube going against Jska. Jska did manage to get the first samurais on the map, and we do have her with a decent amount of advantage going against Zulu. He's trying to get the encampment training projects to acquire one of these generals. Still gonna need 2 of these to actually acquire a general, while we do have a general on Zulu. Zulu is also putting a city right in her face, and it looks like we do have not that many, I gotta say, samurais. 1, 2, 3, 4 possible samurais. 2 of them already upgraded, 2 more just sitting by over there. Somebody settled the wonder and I didn't see. Oh, Temple of Artemis coming up for Rage. Very nice. Let's actually see. Ben. Getting more of these amphitheaters. Jumping up to 65 culture with 24 science. Ferno on 30 and 38. We will have a Rage on 35 and 50 next to Sprig's 20 and 42. Of course, army is a bit of a problem here for both of them. They're going to need to get those units in, and it looks like Rage is preferring to get a few more seeming bonuses going before he's going to go on the offense. He's still trying to hit Samarkand every turn with these horses to try to take it away from his opponent, not allowing his opponent to have such a good bridge to his capital. Oh, Temple of Artemis got finished in the city of Bogota. It looks like immediately Rage actually put some horses in production. He realized the danger he is in, and he does want to settle the score over here with Gran Colombia, especially after he took away Temple of Artemis from him. Why not? You know, you gotta do it. We got settlers coming around from Bartsake. Looks like he might actually want to keep the defense of the north of Zulu, so he keeps these Roman units away from his allies' border. So we do have Muscat under attack, and it looks like Ferno is going to successfully take over that city, unless the city gets magical walls in the one turn. That happened quite a few times. And we do have actually a significant army going against the city of Muscat. While he doesn't have that many units deployed, he has just enough putting the correct tiles over here, warriors that could turn into legions. We do have new wave of settlers also coming up from Rome, and I do see Arpinum getting a campus, only a +1 though, not amazing campus, still will work. In the merchant screen, we do have Marco Polo, the next merchant, and I do see Rome making 5.7 points a turn. Aztec is on 5.7. We got Gran Colombia on 3.4, Egypt 1.1, and that's about it. Still didn't go that far into the scientist screen, while we just jumped up to oh my god, they got all of them, guys. They got all of them, all of the early writers over here, all of them. Okay, all 5 writers coming up for Pericles and China, because they could. We do have Oracle also finished in the city of Corinth. I do see entertainment complex coming up from Athens. He did keep a tile over here for Colosseum if you want to, and I do have to point out, yes, he doesn't have Magnus in the capital city, but he still has quite a few chops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that he could use to chop down Colosseum if need be. I didn't see anybody else go for an entertainment complex yet, and he might actually just, oh, never mind, I stand corrected. There was an entertainment complex here on Bartsake, I just remembered, and I do see Colosseum is getting built. Remember, Aztec does have a unique building that he's getting to build in this entertainment complex, the Tlachi, which is pretty good in itself. And with the Colosseum, he's going to get a lot of amenities. So the only chance that Ben can actually do this if he has a lot of shops ready. There's also Chempuala, which at the moment doesn't have very good shops and also has Pingala established inside, while I'm pretty sure it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be Chempuala getting it. It's going to be Montezuma getting it. Okay, Samurais, another encampment training project coming up in Fortens from Fukuoka. Let's see, where are they? Yeah, it's 46 out of 75. She needs one more. It's Fortens. I guess we're going to need to see if it's going to be enough. Tidube science numbers are a little bit better than Jska, while Jska is, you know, about the same culture. We got her on 43 versus the 46 of Tidube. The production capabilities between the two are a bit concerning. Jska only 59 points of production, while Tidube is on 98. He does have 246 series versus the 5 series of Jska. And from what I do see, he is starting to build up his swordsman count. We might actually see meta times come soon from Tidube. Stirrups coming up in 3 tenths. We got the mercenaries coming up in 3 as well. Well, he's going for stirrups while building swordsman. Okay, okay. I guess we'll see. Statue of Zeus also being placed down from Nobamba. And we did have a decent amount of food generated here. Pretty good series, not gonna lie. Only one general works at a time, as in if you have 2 generals that are hitting the same unit, yes, only one works. Yes, you only get once the bonus. That's, I guess, what we mean. But if there are 2 generals with different types of giving bonuses to different types of units, you'll get the respective bonus for them. So, for example, if you have a classical unit next to a classical medieval general, but you also have Bombard, which is what, Renaissance, and you do have a medieval Renaissance general next to that, you're going to get the Bombard bonus and the classical unit bonus on the different units. I mean, the max 1 general bonus gets applied to a unit. Yes, bonuses are the same, basically. Yes. Egypt with double Japan's food and production. Yeah. I mean, 2 different types of civilizations, one in the free sim, one in coastal area, and at the same time getting pushed by an opponent. We might have a bit of a pickle over here for Japan. She really needs to solve this issue soon. What religion did Egypt go? I don't think Egypt did go for a religion. He got Stonehenge taken away from him by Pericles, and he didn't actually follow this up with a religion. I think he's just slowly allowing the Great Prophet points to acquire and not really giving that much on it. No problem, and also welcome back. I hope you got some snacks. We got also Ben starting to get to 100 points of culture on 32 science with 87 culture. After he did manage to finish Oracle, now he's making 16.1 Great Writer points a turn, acquiring these Great Writers extremely quickly. Egypt is only on 2.3, and he's gonna need to make up for this lack of points with a lot of projects, which I don't see him actually setting up himself up for. We do have another theater square being placed from Thebes. It's only a +2, and I do see he did put down a few more campuses for the extra science, while I do see the first industrial industrial zone in the game. Where is it? Here? No, I was surprised it's that here. Here it's a +2. Okay, no aqueduct that can be placed, unfortunately. It's, well, it is what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna see also on the 7th pop from Corinth an industrial zone being placed down. Looks like he's still going for arena in 3 times from Athens, and I still believe actually Colosseum is gonna finish over here in the city of Chempuala. We do have a builder that is available to chop to the west side. I'm actually curious if actually 3 builders that they can chop the rainforest. The rainforest tiles, when you chop them, they do give you half food, half production yields. How's the war going? It looks like the war effort is not really going well for Rage. He was forced to retreat his units into his borders, and by the looks of it, yes, he can actually keep Chengdu quite defended. He's still having problems with the encroaching army of Gran Colombia. Sprig is trying to push in, and we do have them both actually in a bit of a pickle, and they can't really push into their units, especially into each other's borders effectively. Both of them do benefit from generals. We got pyramids coming up from Taiwan on the Rage's side, and I do see multiple builders are also starting to pop out of the cities of China. Wait, these are, oh yeah, they are feudalism builders. I was thinking, why is this 3 charges? It's fine. Now we do need to see how fast they're going to get to the next level technologies. We got Ben also discovering Divine Right next turn, while Rage is going to go for mercenaries in 1 turn. Castles coming up in 4 turns. Sprig is a little bit late on this, but he did manage to get to 40 science and 62 culture in the meantime. So he did manage to come back with his stats in the game. In the total science acquired and the culture acquired, still Rage has a little bit of a lead here with only 100 points lead in the science and maybe like what 120 in the culture. Now we do need to see if Rage is actually going to upgrade those coursers at the correct time to actually attack into Gran Colombia while he only has horses. I'm pretty sure Sprig is going to try to get to his own coursers at some point. Okay, Colosseum being placed down from Athens. We do have Ben with still 2 available chops for this wonder. Unfortunately, that's a bit too late. It does look like Colosseum might actually finish in the next 2 turns. That's how much time he has to snatch it away from his ally, from his opponent. Ben is over here, and I believe it's who was it? Bartsake building it, right? So Bartsake has the priority. Okay, we got some samurais starting to move towards the units of Zulu. Looks like we also have some knights coming up from Zulu. These are not strong enough to push against the samurais, but they don't take that much damage from the samurais either. We got some also archers coming around from Japan's cities, while she's trying to use these builders to get some chops in. I'm a bit, well, I guess we're going to need to wait for to see exactly what's happening here. A harbor coming up from Nagoya. She does have good campuses if she is gonna get the population necessary to build those, and we do need to see what she's gonna do for a golden age here. It's quite important. Actually, this is gonna be a question: does she want to go golden age, or does she not want to go golden age? It looks like she's a bit aggressive over here, trying to block the tiles that Zulu can move through towards the city of Nagoya, while we do have Zulu with an ability to go towards Takamatsu or directly to Kyoto through the north of Flowblade. You feel like doing a prediction? Yes. Oh, wait, there is a prediction. Wait, who will win? Freritos. Oh, thank you so much, Cisco. Much appreciated, sir. FKDN is also saying Sprig is in trouble to coursers. Yeah. We'll see if he's gonna get there. He did manage to get mercenaries, and well, Rage did switch away to engineering. No, he did manage to get coursers. Okay, so let's see. Is he upgrading now? Is he gonna upgrade now? That's the question. Because if they don't have the gold, that's gonna be a problem. It looks like we do have 174 gold on Rage, and each of these cost 50, so he has 3 of them to upgrade. 4 if they get Jska's gold as well. That might just be enough. I'm actually a bit surprised he didn't get this deer tile bought over here for the extra production, but I guess it's fine. He does have campuses coming up from Xi'an, pyramids finishing up in 2 turns from that city in the north Taiwan, and we got 5 more turns until the next era. Jska is 10 points away from getting her golden age, while we do have her chopping down Great Lighthouse from the city of Shizuoka. She's trying to improve those tiles with the mines, and I do see Theater Square is coming up from Kyoto. That's gonna be a good +3. That's we're gonna give her the splendid bonus. It's fine. And I do see another +3 campus coming up from Fukuoka. That should be the first campus. Oh, no, that's not the first campus. This is the first +3 campus. She's kind of lacking science though. This well, okay, I say that. Oh my god, it's again. I say that, and you see what happens. I say that, and immediately I need to actually stop myself. What is going on? Anyway, looks like Zulu did figure out the weakness over here in the defense of Japan. She only had a single scout defending the city of Nagoya. She's gonna get ancient walls. That city center placement doesn't actually allow Zulu to attack with catapults from the southwest of Ungundunlovu, and that's probably the reason that Japan wants to keep Zulu out of her borders over here, so he can't get to the city of Nagoya to storm that defense down. Now we do also need to take a look at the total era score for other players. We got Ben over here, also 8 points away from getting his golden age. He did lose Colosseum, and now he switched production towards Apadana, finishing up in 3 times. He's probably gonna get it. I didn't see anybody else building Apadana. He's also gonna recruit more of these writers. I think he just got another one. Yeah, he just got another one. Oh my god. Okay. Did he pop over 100? Oh, guys, 164 culture coming up from Ben. Did he just put the double card in? Yes, aesthetics over here. Gothic architecture with chivalry, veterancy, colonization, and republican legacy, because why not? You do want the housing and the amenities, and he's in a free sim position. I do see him getting another wave of settlers coming up from Corinth and Mycenae. He's building up a hoplite here from Knossos to get the extra +4 points for the era score. Ferno is unfortunately not benefiting from a lot of era score points. He's only on 45 out of 46. He's gonna need 12 more points. Well, now actually 11 more points, because he just got Euclid. There we go, 48 out of 57. He needs 9 actually. Wait, what did he get other than this? He got a point from something else. We got the Rage also 4 points away from getting his golden age, while on the other side looks like we do have Rage starting to do the moves against his opponent. He might push back the commandant general in the city of Samarkand, leaving this horse to the south without a defense, without an extra +5 I mean. It looks like that's not happening, and there is a bit of a desynchronization over here between the castles technology. Sprig still needs 3 more turns to get to castles, and it looks like Rage is going to try to use this timing advantage against his opponent to try to take away some of these horses, and of course try to do some damage in the archer line. Now he would have needed a little bit more gold though, and unfortunately they're not making an insane amount of gold, but still Ferno is making 67. We got Ben on 40, Jska on 33. Now we also have good production capabilities on Ben, Ferno, Rage. Unfortunately Jska is only on 63, and on the other side, across the board, we have the members of Freritos leading the way when it comes to production. 130, 154, 151, and 161. Yes, production is not everything. Yes, they do need other stats as well. We're going to need to see how they use their production to actually snowball into better production, and so on and so forth, and how are they going to try to get advantages against their opponents. Now we do have also Tidube, 7 points away from getting his golden age. Looks like he's very close to getting his impies if he didn't get them already. Let me see, military tactics coming up in 2 turns. If I right, he is well on his way to getting the golden. We do have Sprig, 1 point away. He's probably gonna get the golden. Bartsake is over the necessary points to get the golden age. Did manage to get Colosseum and exploded in the city count. He has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cities at the moment, with quite a few amenities. If we take a look at his damage bonus, he's on +6 luxury attack bonus on the swordsman going against the legions. Very good bonuses over here coming up from him. He's gonna get a +7 soon with the Siltai from Teayo. That's why he actually settled that. He could try to get the diamonds. Oh, Koleos hasn't been used, so +8 amenity Aztec. We do have also Titiits, still needs 6 more points to get the golden age. Looks like he's getting his Marianus over there for an extra +4 points. That would put him 2 points out. And I do see he's trying to get another wave of settlers. He could get settled over here to the northwest of Iunu. And I do see another one to the southeast of Racket Dead. He's probably going to try to stay away from the cliffs of Dover settle. And Ben is going to... Wait, did he discover Namadol or did he not? Yes, he already has Namadol. Okay, never mind. He has Namadol. Okay, what's going on? Courses versus courses action coming up here. It looks like Gran Colombia did manage to upgrade his own. There's one archer that's pretty exposed over here. Man, this archer was just taking a bath, trying to get away from the sun, trying to get some R&R, and then some nasty corpses are coming to take away his clothes and leaving him over there in the river all by himself. Did you notice the amount of cities on Aztec? Yes, I did. No, China barracks can store 2 books each. Yes, that's true. Also, where will Greece store all those great works with secret society voice singers usually solve that problem? I mean, there are ways of storing a lot of books in the game anyway. I would say he did manage to finish Apadana for an extra 2 slots over here. He's getting the campus out from Athens. I'm actually curious what he's gonna do next. I would really love to see any industrial zone for those engineers, especially the first one is Isod of Miletus, and if he does manage to put it in the city of Corinth, he's gonna get a lot of engineer points per turn very quickly. That's also gonna be a how much is it? 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be a +3 over here. When mid-game play fail, it's hard to come back into the game. Colombia has more cities. Okay. To be honest, China didn't have a lot of cities to put down. He still has a few coastals, or I should say 1 coast on the honey tile, another one here maybe. 2 on the backline with a 3rd one that's not that good, right in the face of Gran Colombia. Well, this is going to be a problem in the later part of the game. How Rage is going to try to play this is going to be extremely important, especially since Gran Colombia and him are fighting over here for Samarkand supremacy. We do have Crouching Tigers also starting to come around from China, which is going to give him an advantage when attacking from a distance against these Gran Colombian units. Now we do have also Ferno with 70 science and 75 culture, 2, 4, 6, 7 cities at the moment for him, getting a few more campuses and started up on his first industrial zones. He's going to need to get those baths working and try to max out the adjacency of these industrial zones. I do see him starting to get the setups going, not all of them perfect, but yeah, they're definitely going to be worth it later on in the game. We do also need to see if Bartsake is going to manage to get the same setup going. He looks like he's more interested in getting the science faster than the production going, and especially with the extra bonuses that he's getting from his amenities with +6 happiness in multiple cities. He's going to be fine for quite some time here. There's not much game left to play. I don't see what plays they could have made differently even, and not many options on this positioning. Well, we do have Nagoya needing to defend against Zulu at the moment, and we're going to need to see what Pericles is going to do with this spawn. We also see a few horses coming around from his city centers, and Egypt is actually sending units to Candy. Wait, what? Wow, whoa. Candy got taken by somebody? Oh, Candy is Ben's now. Candy is Ben's. It got taken away from his opponent. I'm pretty sure it was Titiits. I'm not calling it yet, man. You guys know. It's over when. It's only over when. Come on. The day of independence, the Independence Day. I'm pretty sure I asked before. Have you watched Independence Day? That's when it's over. Diplo culture victory all possible. Yeah, I mean, there's always some form of thing happening. There we go. Gathy Anthony knows, man. Yeah, there we go. That's when it's over. Samurai coming up from Shizuoka. I do also notice a crossbows coming up on the defense of Jska to the north in Takamatsu cities and Kyoto. I don't actually see a lot of armies coming up from Zulu, while yes, he did manage to finish Statue of Zeus here in Nobamba. We did jump into the next arena with everybody except Ferno getting a golden. Whoa! Oh my god, this is unfortunate actually for Ferno. This is one of the nations that may, of course, maybe okay without getting that golden age, but it's still not ideal. Now we're also gonna have a post to take a look at the Congress, and then we're gonna come back right after the post to talk about the options and everything that happened. Pericles with 227 culture. Everything is all right. Yes, yes. Pericles balanced. Yes. We got quarters coming around from him. He might actually feel a little bit of pressure to go against his opponent. If he does manage to get these units next to Necken, might actually take a few cities freely from Titiits, especially since Titiits is not actually putting any kind of defense over here. Now, we do need to see if Ben's units are going to get there in a good amount of time, and what is he going to do with those. Crouching Tigers are definitely going to be a good defense against the Gran Colombian units. And now, of course, we're going into a pause. Be right back. People of favor, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Just a few seconds more and we'll see what happens. Just Messin, yes sir, I can. While we talk about this, I guess let's actually see their golden ages first. Penbash and Voice golden age coming up on Jska 6675. She's actually doing good to keep up with Tidube. Production is a bit of a problem for them. Tidube is double the amount of production that Jska is benefiting from. Ben is 47 235. He does have Penbash and Voice golden age, getting multiple courses out, and he's gonna try to do some moves against Egypt to try to tackle the Egyptian expansions. We do have Ferno with 77 and 53. Unfortunately, did not get his golden age. We do have him getting foreign ministry, and I do see him starting up on his production districts. Rage with 63 and 85 next to Sprig's 59 77. They kept on fighting over here, and of course with Crouching Tigers, he's getting quite a bit of a defense. We're gonna need to see if Gran Colombia is gonna get to Llaneros anytime soon. We do have Llaneros actually. We got Tidube on Penbash and Voice golden age 73 68. He still did not start to push Japan, even though I do see some samurais are getting smashed here. Oh yeah, samurais getting smashed everywhere. We do have Nagoya getting the walls next turn, and multiple crossbows are also coming around from Japan's defense. We got Sprig on 5977 with 159 production on Penbash and Voice golden age. Bartsake did jump up the first one to go over 100 science with 122, 68 culture and 200 production on his side. He has 10 cities and 52 population. Free Inquiry golden age was his choice after he did spam out those commercials at the beginning. Now he's getting some return on them, more than the gold and the production that you get from those trade routes. We got also Titiits, Penbash and Voice golden age, 56 science with 127 culture, 168 production and 69 gold per turn. Actually, in the gold per turn, it does look like there's not a significant advantage for either team. They're trying to keep these as balanced as possible. And nobody's going sky high. I do see the first Greek traders going external though. Let's actually see what happened in the also the resolutions. Coffee, no amenities. Buddhism also 10% strength, 10 strength, and we do have Egypt getting the 2 diplo points. He does also have a possibility to get Oh no, he doesn't actually. The holy site doesn't have. Oh no, he doesn't have a forest next to that holy site. He's probably gonna need to build another one if he wants to go for Diplo. Of course, securing Diplo on your side is much better than allowing Diplo on the other side. So you know that's that. Now we still have the Zulu's units moving from the city that he actually finished the statue of Zeus to go on the front line in Ungundunlovu, while Japan did secure the defense of Nagoya with the crossbow. Oh my god, that's an 80 strength knight core. Why not? It is what it is, man. Knight core actually deals significant damage against the city of Nagoya. If he had like 3 of them, it would have been quite a problem for Jska. Anyway, more walls coming around, more samurais coming around from the cities of Jska. Unfortunately, that also takes away from her simming time, while we do see Zulu trying to put down a few more of these Ikandas. Getting those paraxes in are gonna give him bonuses towards the culture and the gold generated per turn. We do have a Ferno trying to get more science here, and we do need to see what's going on here. It looks like China did stop attacking into the Gran Colombian defense, and he's trying to get spies in with the intelligence agency. We might actually see a terracotta being placed soon next to one of these encampments over here. While I didn't see terracotta being built anywhere, we're probably going to see somebody try to get it. We do have the first coursers in the water with 2 4 coursers, 5 coursers getting wet over here to the west of Knossos. He doesn't have a general for them, but these units are going to be extremely dangerous to the city of Necken if there are no defensive units coming up from Egypt. And they're not actually. There are no defensive units in Egypt. We do have Egypt actually getting his religion, Zen meditation, and stewardship. He's getting the amenities for each of the cities with a specialty district, and each campus will give him +2 science, with each commercial giving him a +2 gold, respectively. Oh, Fortnite fans getting bigger. What can I say? Fortnite fans, man. Oh my god. The fan base of Fortnite is getting bigger through the Civilization 6 player base. It's spreading like wildfire through the players. So what are we gonna do? Japan is shaped like Chile. Okay. Okay. Check. What happened in the city-states? What do we have here? And we got Ben holding Candy, Ben holding Hong Kong. We do have Ben on Chinguetti and Ben holding Namadoodle. Okay, so Ben on 4 cities is getting quite a bit of bonuses coming up from Pericles' side. Pericles does get percentage, right? If I remember correctly. Come on, what happened over here? Pericles, there we go. +5 culture per city state you are suzerain of, and you do get awarded an envoy whenever an amphitheater is completed. He built quite a few of them, and of course he has an edge over his opponents there. Now we do have art museums also starting to come around, looking at his tourism generation. It's not amazing, but still is 63 tourism coming up on turn 54. We're looking at the great writer screen here. He's on 17 great writer points a turn, 7 great artists, while Egypt is starting to make projects. He's trying to get one of these great writers for himself. Oh, he got 2 of them. Geoffrey, Saucer, and Rumi are starting to write books for the great nation of Egypt. We do have temples also coming up from Thebes, and he's trying to get the science with his libraries. I do have to point out at the moment Bartsake does have a decent lead over Ferno with 162 science. Now he is managing to overtake him when it comes to the total science acquired throughout the game, while he did manage to get more culture than his opponent. We do need to see if the production capabilities of Ferno are also going to get the same level as Bartsake, since he does benefit from Colosseum bonuses on his amenities. All of these are getting all of these cities are getting a lot of bonuses coming up from the happiness. In the tech side, we do have Sprig going for printing coming up in 4 turns. He did not choose to build more armies here, while Rage is starting to put some damage on Kumasi. He's going to try to take that city, and it's happening. We don't have more cities coming up from Rage. This is a bit unfortunate, though. I still think 2 more cities over here would have helped him out considerably. One over here to the south of Guangzhou, and one over here in the northeast of Guangzhou. Both of them relatively safe. We got the first units coming around from Greece, and it looks like they got spotted. Egypt did send one of his horses to the south after deploying them to the city of Candy. He did manage to take out a few tiles there, and now we do see Ben is in the borders of Necken with a few units. Now probably next turn we're gonna see him try to get the first hits on the city center, while there is an ancient wall being built in 4 turns. It might be a bit too late. This builder is just not positioned well enough to get a good chop in production. I missed it. Greece looks like Australia and Aztec like India. Yes, Aztec plus or like Brazil actually. And I don't know if Greece actually looks like Australia. Anyway, what do we have here? Muscat actually has been kept by Ferno. He's getting a commercial hub over there, and the multiple universities are also starting to come out of his cities, getting a spy in, and he did finish his foreign ministry, and I do see him still using legions to defend himself. It doesn't look like they're gonna be enough. Actually, Zulu did manage to push with the Night Courts and punch through the defenses of Rome. He underestimated the ability of his opponent to actually get through the legions, and it does look like now he's getting some men at times, but it's gonna take 2 turns. That must be stopped, because these archers will take a lot of damage from these Night Courts. We do have actually Japan starting to push towards the city of Hlobane, while Tidube did deploy his units to the north. It looks like Jska found her chance of attacking to her opponent. We do have actually a Corsair Corps that is gonna get it. He's gonna get it next turn. We got over here some crossbows starting to get in range, and we do see that Jska is getting a few builders out from her cities, as well as new crossbows to attack with and or defend with. That's trouble. Actually, that is trouble. I mean, that's a problem. That's a big problem over here. He does have a warrior that he can upgrade from, and looking at the gold in their bank, they should have enough gold for him to upgrade these units. It looks like they also started to recover when it comes to the production. Unfortunately, Jska is still quite far away from the production capabilities of her opponents. Would have been amazing to have a few more settles over here, but it was tough to actually get the settles to the northwest of Shizuoka. Not amazing lands to benefit from, while to the northeast again she had other priorities to get going this army, I guess. Yeah, other priorities. Man, these samurais just stomp on the spearmen. They don't care about the spearmen at all. Anything happening here? Oh, there is an attack coming out from Gran Colombia against the units of China, while he did manage to take out the encampment of Chengdu before the walls went up. It doesn't look like he's gonna get to push that fast into his tiles. China doesn't need to secure the borders over here, and it doesn't look like he's switching away the production from the markets. He still has a few crouching tigers, which do need 3 hits to die from the coursers. So they do attack considerably and do damage against these coursers, especially if they find them into floodable terrain. And it looks like Sprig, well, just took out that encampment, and now he's gonna get out of there. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay, so men at arm did get upgraded. Another one coming up from Puteoli. Tidube did get the foot in the door, though, to get next to the city of Puteoli, and we're going to need to see if that's actually going to be good for him. We do have the Corsair taken out from the north of Hlobane, the Corsair Corps of Zulu that just got upgraded. Looks like samurais are, well, they need to be bigger in numbers if they actually want to succeed into pushing Zulu, especially if Zulu chooses to go for men at arm corps over here. These are gonna be the correct units to defend against samurais. Hello there inside Ife. Hi, how are you doing, ma'am? Long time no see. I hope you have a great summertime. I really wish more players stream their POVs of their games. I feel like there is a lot to learn from watching a single player's POV than just watching the game overall. Let's see, Sir Pale. Yes, I do hope as well. I did actually at the beginning of the tournament did ask the players to send me their streams in the game channel, so I can actually put them on the CWC websites on the page of the game. So every viewer actually has multiple points of view, and even like multiple casters showing their opinion of the game and so on and so forth. While there is quite a bit to learn from the players when it comes to point of view, yes, there's a different experience. I gotta say there's quite a bit of a different experience. The players are very stressed on the games like this, so if you don't have a certain level, you will not understand what they're doing. Yeah, that is also true. That is also true. It's going all right, just hot and busy. Hope your summer is going well soon. Yes, extremely hot though. It's and busy. We do have all of these CWC games, which I'm of course very grateful for, to see all of these amazing players going against each other. And at the same time, we got like 40 degrees outside, even at night at like 30 plus. And yeah, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, we did get lucky with a few days of rain, though. A few, like yesterday and the day before, there were actually 2 days of rain. So, it worked. It worked out fine. Did Jack stop streaming? I don't see him streaming. Maybe he switched streaming to something else. I have no idea. Don't tell me he got... I have no idea, man. I have no idea. And we do have China actually getting a few builders to chop more of these tiles. I'm not sure what he's chopping though. I do notice in Taiwan didn't actually get anything to produce, and he's getting a spike from Guangzhou. I'm pretty sure he did already get a spike in his opponent cities in Gran, Colombia. Looking at the stats here, they're actually quite close to each other, with Sprig on 94, Rage is on 94 science. We got Rage on 97 culture, while Sprig is on 92 culture. 200 production about on each, 190 on Rage, Sprig is on 205. Doesn't seem like it's going to be that big of a difference. Now with the acquirement of Kumasi, at least he got another city center, 2, 4, 6 cities at the moment. Definitely needs a few more. He has also a possibility to go against Gran Colombia over here. He was a fun player to watch. Okay. Also Machiavelli, do cast a game tomorrow? Ruperfed is asking us. Yes. And oh my god, Black Snow, thank you so much for the 420, sir. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Wait, don't I have I think I have a problem over here with the sound. I didn't hear the notification. I don't know why I didn't hear the notification. Thank you so much, sir. Temperature here dropped like a rock. I even closed the window to stop being cold. Yeah, it did in the past few days. It did stop. It did. I have to agree with that. Tomorrow there's gonna be a game a little bit earlier than usual on 1700. It's gonna be a game between Comanda team, a new team that got how do you call it, that got established in the Civil Premier League, and going against a battery of full charge builders. They're actually a relatively new team with I would say unexperienced players, but that's exactly, this is the moment they're gonna start getting their experience going. Usually you can find my schedule, just like Project Cisco is saying over there. You can find my schedule on Discord. I do keep an updated channel as much as I get the as soon as I get the information. I do plug it in over there in different posts, weekly posts that I do try to put all of the information in. Commander seem to pick up a lot of wins, Ws, according to reporting. Yeah, they're actually getting quite strong. They're getting quite strong. We're going to need to see what they're going to do in the upcoming season of the CPL Premier League. And well, I don't know exactly when the CPL Premier League will start. I believe there was at some point a discussion about it, but I totally forgot about a certain date. I know they want to start a little bit before the end of the CWC, when there are fewer and fewer teams engaged in the CWC, so we let them have the time to play in the games in the CWC. And then we will have also the CVFR squadron started up in September, I believe, if I saw the calendar correctly. It will be fun if you could bring in Task for Fish or Hazaki. I think I mean Hazaki, both of them for sure, man. I would love to actually see them in the games. I think Task for Fish is quite busy right now that he has 3 kids and everything. I would say he's staying away from home quite a bit, but yeah, it would be a pleasure. Oh, hello there and welcome, Zoldo. Hello. We do have industrial zones coming up from Takamatsu, and it looks like Jska kept on pushing towards the city of Holbein, forcing Tidube to put more and more units on the defense. He did give up on attacking into Rome, and of course it looks like Rome did plug up his chokes quite nicely. We do have Bartsake jumping up to 218 science, while Ben But Better is on 310 culture. Couldn't quite do the damage on Neken to take over that city center, while we do have him trying to push into the Gran Colombian defenses in the city of Cali now. We do have him actually needing a decent amount of time to go there, and it does look like at the moment he can't actually successfully attack into the Egyptian units. He's probably just trying to use the coursers to force his opponents do some more units, and at the same time defend their tiles over here in the south, deploying units that they are not comfortable with. Do you know what task jobs is? I know, but I'm not convinced I should say it on stream. Also, I don't think Hazaki has any interest to co-cast, especially not in English. I've seen him actually co-cast. I don't think he has a problem with co-casting. He's a very cool guy, man. Where is Aztec at, with luxury bonus? I think he's +8. If I remember correctly, if we count correctly, it's +9. He actually got an extra one. He's +9. What's Ben's tourism? That's a very good question. Let's actually take a look at the Ben's tourism over here. He's on 136 tourism a turn. We do have Titiits actually on 162 culture. He's defending this quite nicely, but Ben is already on 7 out of 41 of these external tourists. That's a problem. It looks like Titiits could only push the domestics to 40, and that's actually going to give possibility to Ben to just keep on pushing this. We do have him getting shrines in 2 turns, getting a few more harbors. Pergamon did get settled, did not actually put an Acropolis next to it. He put a harbor for a little bit of extra gold. They're gonna need the gold over here in the next waves, especially since Bartsake and Titiits are making so much gold on the other team with 300 gold between them. Tidube with Sprig are not making that much on their side. We do have Rage on 42, we got Ferno on 70, Ben is on 76, and then Jska on 40. They have just enough to get by, but it's going to be hard if they actually want to mass upgrade some units. We do have also crossbows coming out from Sprig. It looks like with 104 science and 110 culture, he's still mirroring Rage next to him. We do have both of them actually going for stirrups next turn, while Rage is going to get civil engineering in 3. We do have enlightenment coming out from Sprig in 1 turn. Looks like also military engineering coming out from Titiits, while Ben is getting his military engineering going. He's also discovering colonialism, going for natural history. He's going through the civic tree so fast right now, with a lot of science, like a decent amount of science coming up from him, and a massive amount of tourism and culture, I mean, and then tourism. I won't say either, but it's not military. Yes, it's not military. No, that's for fish is, I guess it's not military. Yeah, I hope it's not military. He plays on NASA computers. Yeah, man, we did actually have somebody working at NASA, helping us out in the community. So yeah, that happened. Amazing how many amazing guys you actually get to meet in the internet communities. i9, no, I think it's like i12 gaming. I don't know, man. Usually computers, when you're talking about military or like extremely top level how to say computers from like state and stuff like that, and I'm not talking about the usual like administrative part. I'm talking about the top level ones. Research ones are like they're not only i9s, man. They're not only i9s, they're way better than that. Commander Snakes plays on the microwaves. Yeah. Yeah. Would you show Newton and happiness? Yes, Ethan. Let's actually take a look. Newton did get picked up by China. We do have actually the first magician picked up here by Pericles. Looks like he did manage to get Isodor of Miletus, a pretty good win on his side. It doesn't look... Wait. He's making points? I didn't see him making points. Or did he start making points? He's on one great engineer point a turn. He did put down this campus over here on the spot that we were thinking he's going to get the engineering. And it looks like he's gonna go for the campus for a little bit more science. He does need the science, I gotta say. Art museums coming around. Wait, where did these go for? Where did they get? I know steam power was for one. Give me a second. Let me take a look at the notes over here. Where are the notes for BBG? Announcements. Extra tourism on books delayed from start of the game to opera and ballet, so already I'm pretty sure he's activated that. And extra tourism on artists, so that's the great works of art, delayed from the start to steam power, so he's definitely gonna need steam power over here. Ben is going for the top 3 right now with military tactics coming out in 110. He still needs to get Yatsuhashi Kengyo to get works in, and this is one of the traps, by the way, with having so many books in Apadana. A lot of the times you actually get to put the books in Apadana and totally forget to actually get those how to say, get the music slots. Quantum computers are super state, right? So maybe we just play on possible games at all possible games at once. Yeah, kick W. I think there are like what 4 or 5 maybe supercomputers, like quantum computers in the world, with another one, with one that came from a country. I'm not gonna name the country. Maybe you saw the how to say, maybe you saw the news about it, but they named it quantum computer. It had nothing quantum in it. They just named it, man. It is what it is, man. In worst case, he could handle book, he could give the book to, if they don't have any, if they have more slots, because that's the problem. I think they all have been given books quite early. Let's actually see. Rome, that's another good thing when you're having one of these. Okay, Rome actually has an extra slot there. Kyoto has an extra slot. Okay, yeah, he can give the books away. So what is he doing with this one? Why is he waiting over here? He's waiting for something. I don't know what. We got the zoos coming around from Athens. This is the zoo also did get the extra tourism, if I remember correctly. Advancements in AI we see lately. Can we expect Civ7 AI to be a lot more human-like? Human-like. Okay, not sure what you're expecting it to be human-like. It would be a good test though. Can you imagine testing Civ7 AI by using a Civ6 engine and letting it run free in multiplayer games in the normal lobbies, just making it like a quote-unquote player and letting it play against other players? Check. Train it. If you're lucky, you can expect less 5-axis crashes. I hope so, man. Plus, I hope so. We do have Shizuoka finally getting another settler, and she might actually be thinking, Jska might be thinking to get a safety settler out on the other side. She did manage to get cartography. As you can see, the Great Army is moving to the west. She's probably going to want to get out of there from Zulu's grasp. That's going to, unfortunately, not give Ferno another partner to trade with, and we're gonna need to see how they're gonna fix that. We do have Ben jumping up to 408 culture. We do have Titiits on 200, and by the looks of it, he didn't acquire any new tourists lately. He's on 129 science with 200 production, while we do have 266 Titiits. I do have to point out at the moment Bartsake is getting to scary number of production compared to everybody else in the game. He's 381. He did start, he did get great library here from Chempoala. He's going for his foreign ministry and did get his setup going for these industrial zones, trying to get as much adjacency as possible to these districts. Now we do have Angkor Wat also coming up from Azcapotzalco. This is going to be a massive boost in all of his stats when it's going to finish. Not only he has 10 cities, but he's also going to get one pop each for each of these cities, so an extra 10 pop across the empire. Giving him abilities to work more tiles, giving him more points for each of those citizens, population points. We do have China getting to his core ability. He's gonna get to defend against Gran Colombia relatively easily now. Doesn't get to push easily. We do have Gran Colombia with a few crossbows also trying to deal the damage against the Chinese armies, while it doesn't look like at the moment we do have any more crouching tigers. Where did these disappear? There were well, they died. Kick. That's unfortunate. The crouching tigers were great here. Now we do have Greece also coring up his units, and it looks like yes, they can do actually significant damage against Gran Colombia. He is not actually expending the coarser core health to attack into his opponent units. He is more defending candid than anything else. Now we do have actually the two oh, there we go. 180 tourism coming out from Ben. We do have the two music slots getting filled over here. Very nice, very nice. Campus is now in the build queues. Pergamon is finally getting the harbor in 12. While I do see a builder did get popped out of the city of Pergamon. Did that builder not get built with the +2 charge card? Oh no. 2 tons for Zeus also. Okay, what's the defense coming up from Titiits? We do have him getting a few encampments from Iwunu. He did get to settle Fountain of Youth over there with Shedet, and I do see he has some amazing sphinxes in his chapter, getting his art museums going. Okay. Where are we with the points? Greece 24, China is on 7, we got Egypt on 8, Gran Colombia on 5, we got 3 on Japan, Aztec is on 1. Okay, that's quite a bit of a difference between them. Now in the artist screen, we do have Greece on 29, great artist points at 10, Egypt is on 4, and oh, wait, whoa. Egypt is on 4 musicians, while Greece is on 7 great musician points a turn. He still has a few acropolises to build, and I do see he did settle Eritrea over here for the Great Barrier Reef and getting a +12 campus with the extra +2 culture on it from coming up from Namadoodle. What is this city, and why did it get settled? Okay. This is a very weird city. Very weird city. Oh, it's for the amenity. He got an extra amenity from the olive, right? And he's gonna get gypsum. Oh my god. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, we're gonna see tanks with +10 on them. +11 actually. +11 on them. City because of turtle die. And so let me see. What did you say? Dies as well? Where did you see dice? Oh, dice, turtles with gypsum and olives. That's a 4 amenity city, right? Yeah. Also a turtle. Yes. So imagine another +3 on his side. Amazing. +13, because why not? Because he can. +13 luxury attack bonus. I mean, this is crazy damage. This is so crazy. We do have a massive army coming up from Zulu, amassing next to the city of Hlobane and next to the borders of Japan. Japan is starting to get the ancient walls in. I do have to say this is not going to help her that much against this army of Zulu. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to see catapult corps or even stronger units like bombards coming up soon from Titiube, we do have Balixis finishing up in 5 turns, while Nationalism is going to finish up in 2. We got a few trebuchet cores coming around from his city centers, and I'm pretty sure bombards are going to be next up on the way. We do have Jska trying to settle a city to the north by the looks of it. She's not going to cross the ocean yet. She's still going to try her best to defend against her opponents. And the +4 campus in the Tundra City. I think that's a +3. Wasn't it a +3? Oh, he could have put it down here on the antiquity side. Yeah, he got a +3 though. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. We do have another Wonder Forbidden City coming up from Tenochtitlan, opening up another slot for him to use in the card screen. A wildcard policy slot. What do we have here? A wave of Gran Colombian crossbows with a wave of coursers in the middle. Sprig is going for military engineer. He doesn't have the upgrade button on his coursers to get to Llaneros yet, and he does have the form core ability if he wants to. There are more units getting caught up and being sent to the front line here from Rage. He didn't actually get his ranged units back. That's a bit unfortunate. I think ranged units would be quite good in this scenario. Like Gran Colombia can just put these units in the front line and keep on shooting with the crossbows without any kind of repercussions, or not that much repercussion. Anyway, we do need to see when Tidube is actually going to go on the offense. I'm thinking he's probably going to want to get enough gold to upgrade these Knight cores into Cuirassier cores and try to get his Bombard cores at the same time. And it does look like the timing actually matches. With 4 turns at ballistics, he's getting nationalism in 1. He might guess, oh, he's going to get armies. Kick. Now we do have him also with some spearman cores next to the city of Flobane, even though I don't think he's actually going to use imps anytime soon, or even piking shots. Ferno is starting to put a few theater squares of his own, getting the armories in the city of Arpinum. He did not manage to get the general for his units to the southeast, while Aztec does have more bonuses than he needs when it comes to attacking to his opponent. With +10 luxury attack bonus, I'm pretty sure he's going to get more, especially with his builders starting to improve these tiles next to Huexotla. By the way, Aztec late game with bombers is virtually impossible to defend. It's like bombers with +12, +13 on them are just way too strong for anything. Even sometimes even against GDRs. Can you check Ben's tourism? Yes, that's actually, I think, that only win condition at this point still available. He's on 10 out of 61 tourists, and he does have 184 tourism. So he didn't actually acquire more than the last time we checked it. It was 180 the last time we checked it. He's starting to get archaeologist. Zotikos is going to start to dig up some units here. Oh, look at that. Egypt is actually sending a Mariano Cheret archer into his opponent's borders. Oh man. I mean, yeah, he's trying to do it. He's doing the same thing that Greece did to him. Seaside resorts can be huge on Ben's spawns. By the way, would love to see it. They did get heavily buffed. That is insane. And yes, so first of all, they can actually be placed in charming tiles, and he has a lot of charming tiles over here. And second of all, they're getting more tourism, if I remember correctly, from the patch notes. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, huh? Give me a second. Yeah, he got a lot of mines next to coast. Needs to prepare a lot for this. I mean, he still can use the charming tiles. It's fine. But you're right. He does need more breathtaking appeal. He did also manage to get Kilva. That's quite important for his city-state acquirement. He has 1, 2. Wait, he lost one? Oh, they're fighting on Cinguetti. That's why. Okay, Titiits is 13 over there, but I think he should get enough to actually keep it. And I think he lost another city, but I don't know exactly which one. Let's see. Hong Kong? Yes, Hong Kong. is not his anymore. Looking at the score screen over here, it does look like in the next Congress, so we're gonna have a COC with an advantage. We are 4 turns away from the next Congress, while we still have a bit of a fight over here between Chinese units and the Gran Colombian units. We're waiting to see what Aztec is gonna do. It looks like he's putting down a lot of encampments on the map, getting his gold generation going, getting more science, and did get a lot of production going on his side with 508 production. We do have also 300 gold generated over here by Montezuma. In the era score screen, it does look like he's gonna go for a dark age. We do have Titiits 2 points out from a golden age. Ben is also gonna be 2 points away from a golden age. We do have Jska Dark Age, Ferno Dark Age, Rage Dark Age, Tidube Dark Age, Bartsake Dark Age. Now looking at the army count over here on Tidube, it's just getting bigger and bigger by the turn. Encampment training projects coming out from Hlobane. He does have Boudica only, which is well, not gonna be that great. Now we do see that Jska did manage to get 1 samurai core. That's gonna be nice. She does have the ability to upgrade these into muskets, and I do see her getting a few heavy chariots while she's building up more settlers from the north. She did start to cross the ocean to the west side to get into the north of China, so she can be safe for the next part of the game. I think they're gonna try to push this culture victory through. We're gonna see if that's actually happening. We do have the Mariano Chariot Archer getting right next to the city of Athens and starting to scout this territory. I think this is information they didn't have before. They did not manage to see exactly how the territory of Greece looks like. They only knew the city count and of course his stats coming up in the top part of the screen. If he plans on going resorts, he'd better get Eiffel Tower. Yeah, if he just came down in the new BG, you would prefer 3.4. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about there. Last time I tried building resorts, they were refusing to build on light green. Appeal demanded dark. Yes, so basically the difference is light green is charming tiles and dark green is breathtaking. And indeed, seaside resorts usually it can only be built on dark green tiles, the breathtaking appeal ones. But in 5.4, this got changed. You can actually build them in charming appeal as well. Eiffel is also a very good idea. I have to plus that. We got Llaneros cores coming around from Gran Colombia, while we do have Rage actually matching that technology with his own calves. It does look like the Llaneros cannot successfully push against the calf cores of his opponent, while Rage, well, cannot push successfully against Llaneros. Both of them are, well, I guess Samarkand is starting to put an encampment over there. We got him, we got Gran Colombia also spamming quite a few of these haciendas around his territory. He did get some of these industrial zones and coupling them with aqueducts soon. We do need to take a look at when the war will start between Zulu. While Jska has always tried to push Zulu from the west side, it does look like Tidube is just amassing units next to his western cities and waiting. He's starting to get bombard cores out and about, and it looks like even against the samurais these do deal significant damage, and we're probably gonna see them wipe the walls clean from the cities of Japan. Titiits can't defend culture. That's a good question. Can he or can he not? That's actually one of the questions that was thrown in the chats of BBG. If the culture can be defended, especially like late game tourism is a problem. Not this tourism. This is only 188 tourism. Ben didn't explode yet. He's on mass media, mass production coming up in 1, and I do see he still has a bit of a problem with this Mariano Chariot Archer. He can take it out this turn actually. Yeah, just take it out. Yeah, there we go. He took it out. Okay. What is he? 100, still 100 and 196 now. He got a little bit more. Theater Square Festivals coming up from 2 cities. He's probably gonna want the next musician. That's gonna be Dimitri Cantemir. Doesn't have a lot of slots for his music works though. That's 3 music works that you get from the next great musician, and it is extremely expensive with 535 points. He might not think this is gonna be good for his point acquirement for his production versus return on investment, I should say. Pergamon coming up with a new Acropolis here, and we should actually see him try to go towards the top 3 over here to try to get to not only industrialization but also get to steam power for that extra tourism, and then get to flight. Actually, does he need flight? Oh, well, he does need computers, right? For the bonus, for the 50% tourism. Can he do it without this? I'm very curious. It definitely needs a radio for the seaside resorts, but can he do it without computers? I don't think so. And probably one of the reasons he wanted a little bit more science throughout his empire. I think the problem is Bartsake. Bartsake getting an incredible amount of science production. He's gonna lose a decent amount of science when it comes to the next golden age, because he's gonna lose his free inquiry, and it's probably like what he's gonna lose, like 50-60 points, something like that. It's still not enough to put him at the same level as COC's members. And the Aztec damage is incredible. How far is he from? He's getting sanitation, he's getting civil engineering. Oh my god, he's not even going for he's not even going tanks. Plus 11 luxury resource. So we got the builder going for the dice and the turtle. It's gonna take a while to actually get both. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 turns to actually get that going. Can you count the amount of tiles Ben can use for resorts? I'll calculate the tourism he can get out of in total. Okay, let's see. So 1, you need to calculate. I guess. Okay, let's just put total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, I think you need to put them on flat tiles, right? So I think I miscalculated a few of them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you get different, by the way? Oh, can be placed on hills with 5.4 as well. Oh my god, I'm not gonna do it again. Okay, let's count on 10. Let's say 12 for good match, and it's fine. Do you get a multiplier on the seaside resorts? I believe most of these did had multipliers on them. Let me see. Depending on the tiles appeal, right? So provides tourism equal to 200% of the tiles appeal. That's the problem. If it's breathtaking, it's like what, plus 5. 200%, it's like 15. I placed a resort on a hill today. Ooh, you did it. Minimum. So that's okay. So that's 80 tourism. Okay, minimum. 80 tourism minimum. I mean, that's big. That's big. But you don't get. I don't think you get to. I would say it's not like the music. You don't get to multiply them with your. Card. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, it's not incredible, but it still might push you over the necessary threshold, right? That's the target. Ben is 15 out of 72. Looks like we do have Egypt defending successfully over here. We did jump up into the next era, in the Renaissance era, and we probably do have 2 nations in the Golden Age. With Ben in the Golden Age, we do also have Titiits in the Golden Age. Ben still didn't choose. Titiits didn't choose his Golden Age options. Cuirassier attacks coming in from Tidube, going against the cities of Japan. It does look like field cannons did get upgraded, while we do have field cannon corps also getting ready over here to go on the offense against the Japanese units. Now we do have spies from both of them in each other's cities. We got some caravels trying to defend the city of Kyoto, while bombards are moving to the front line so they can start chewing through the defensive capabilities of the city centers in the garrison. Now we do have Llaneros also trying to go around the Chinese units, trying to get to the city of Kumasi to maybe liberated. We're going to need to see if Sprig is actually going to get there. It looks like there is a Yanero that did manage to get into the borders of Kumasi and might actually start to get some pillages going. In the goal per turn though, it is a bit of a problem for COC, while we don't have a problem on the other side. Montezuma 377 gold. We got Titiits on 565 gold a turn, 240 culture. Dark Age for Montezuma with 300 science. It's more than fine. It's more than fine. He did manage to get some production done towards Forbidden City, but didn't finish it. Switched to building coal power plants and getting his universities going from other cities, not to mention his libraries. Also working on Alhambra. That's gonna open up another slot, this time in the military policies that he could use. We're also going to have a pause in about 30 seconds, so we can go through the Congress, and we're going to get to see their options soon. What did they go for? Looking at the score screen over here, we do have a bit more Diplo favor on the side of COC, so they are more likely to actually win this Congress. We're going to need to see. They're actually not that far away, not that far apart from each other. It's like 2 extra votes over here on Ben and Ferno, while we got Titiits on 208, 180 across the border. Okay, so 2 minutes, guys, and we're gonna come back. Go a digital. We're back. Luckily, Mono, they can split 3, 1 bot, 1 mid, 1 top, and boost each other. But Bartsake should be still ahead of everybody. Yes, indeed. When it comes to those boosts, indeed, we got Potala Palace also coming up from Potalco in 4 turns for the extra slot that he's gonna use. Oh my god, he's gonna have 3 extra slots at the same time. Oh, kick W. 2 turns for Forbidden City, 3 turns for Alhambra, and 4 turns for Potala, because why not? You get those extra slots and you're gonna be a very, very happy man. Let me actually clip this, because this is quite rare to see at the same time. Kick W, man. Oh my god. Let me see. Can I get the clip? Bartsake. There we go. We got theater squares coming up from Texcoco. Looks like sewers coming up there for extra amenities in his cities. He wants to keep his people happy even if he's gonna go to war. Not to mention the extra housing is gonna give him a few bonuses. Looking at the World Congress screen, democracy gaining a wildcard policy slot. That's gonna be good for Ben. We do have them actually fighting over here. Some of them did go for monarchy, some of them did go for democracy. It looks like democracy won. Religious city states do not provide their unique user bonus. Okay, that's actually Freritos de la Vega that minus that, I believe. Let me actually see. Let me check. Let me double check. Yes, it was Freritos de la Vega that minus it. And it looks like Titiits did lose 2 Diplo points. So I'm pretty sure this game is not going to go for Diplo. This game is probably going to go for domination from Aztec. He's getting up for war in the late game, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of jet bombers coming around from his side, or tanks, artilleries, even though jet bombers are going to be much more efficient. And we do have piking shots coming up from Takamatsu, and it looks like crossbows are not strong enough to defend against the field cannon corps of Zulu. Looks like the initial army of Japan did get wiped off, cleaned up the map, and looks like Tidube is pushing in with his cuirassier corps, getting the double shots on the samurais and killing them softly. Let me actually clip this over here. Okay, there we go. Get Anthony, what happened at the Congress? I did answer that. A long time since I saw +3 slots of the same one person. I know, right? This is incredible. This is amazing. Now we do have Ben also getting theater square festivals going. He's fighting Egypt over there for the slots, and looks like Egypt might actually get the points to get the next musician. We do have in the artist screen and in the writer screen also Greece ahead in the writer screen, but then it looks like Egypt is the one ahead in the artist. Okay. What happened in the tourism though? 236 tourism is not that fast, it's not that dangerous. Ben is on 17 out of 79 domestics. Titiits did manage to push that number up to 79 to get the win for the culture victory. Level 2 spy from China in the cities of Gran, Colombia. We do have these Cav cores that do benefit from extra +3 intel on opponent's movement with the Dark Age card activated on him, so he does deal of +5 more damage. I think Llaneros do have an extra +5 as well on their side. Let me actually check. No, they don't. No, they don't. Okay, so no +5 card coming up from Sprig. In the heal stab, I gotta say, Bartsake did get the same amount of science, even if he did lose his free inquiry golden age. Now he used his production to build up very, very quickly the buildings in his campuses, and he's on 353 science with 110 culture. We do have him 731 points of production, and especially after these buildings are going to finish the Forbidden City with Alhambra, with Zacapotzalco, he's going to get more slots to use in his empire to get more bonuses from his districts or other bonuses related to his empire. Very nice, very nice. Now we do have quadrims coming up from Kyoto, and I do see Fukuoka building up some knights. It looks like the first city that is probably going to go down is Nagoya, and Tidube is starting to position those field cannons to deal with Nagoya city center. There is a level 2 field cannon core in the city of Nagoya, which is actually doing significant damage against Zulu's units, even against the bombards. It can two-shot them quite easily. That city strength is 68, and it looks like the bombard cores do deal enough damage to deal with the walls quickly enough. I don't see any movement here, no movement here. Okay, I do see a new theater squares coming around. Machu Picchu getting 110 in Tenochtitlan. Kick W, man. 110 Machu Picchu like a boss. More encampments being set from Chalco. I do see Teotihuacan starting to get those stock exchanges going, and finally he did manage to get the upgrade on the turtles. That's gonna put him at what, +12, or is it +13 now? +12 luxury. +12 luxury attack bonus. Oh man, can you imagine this Eagle Warrior actually is as strong as the Legion on offense? Guys, how is this possible? Look at this warrior. Eagle Warrior 52, Warrior 31. Kick W, man. Anyway, I guess the cuirassiers are at a different level, but still, I can only imagine what happens if he just gets... Man, if he just gets Musketman Core right now, or line infantry, he's gonna delete Rome from the map. It's gonna take a while, it's gonna take a little bit of effort, but he's gonna delete Rome from the map. Sloaner, good evening, sir. Can you check how many tiles Jska has improved? She did manage to improve a decent amount of tiles. Nagoya didn't get a lot of improvements though. She did improve most of them on the coast. She did manage to improve most of them next to Kyoto. Takamatsu, I would say she missed out on quite a few chops over here in Takamatsu. Also Kevade, hello there, sir. I think it's gonna be Zulu killing just Japan and Rome in the COC GG. Yeah, it might be. Rome doesn't really have anywhere to run. He's trying. Look at that. He's trying to run away. He needs to get shipbuilding though. And sailing first, Kek. He doesn't have. Anyway, going for stealing 3, and it doesn't look like he's getting pushed anytime soon. Zulu does have a spy inside of his cities, and we might actually just see Zulu getting here. A bit of a mismatch actually on the civilization bonuses. There are 3 warlike civilizations on the side of Freritos with only 1 simmer, and that's of course Egypt, Titiits. While on the other side we do have 1, 2, well, I guess we do have some war over here from Qin-Shi Unifier. What do you think, guys? Qin-Shi Unifier has enough bonuses to be declared a war civilization? What do you think? Should we declare him like a brawl civilization? Rome is definitely like a hybrid, like between war and simming. Pericles is definitely simming, and then Japan is like a hybrid as well. Rome's roads give away his settler location unless he manages to cross the water. I don't think he's gonna... Oh my god, he actually settled the city. No! It's too far away to build roads though. It's too far away for traders. So it didn't build the roads. It's fine. It's just gonna use that to get a safety settler if needed, I guess. Yeah, where's the safety settler of Japan? Okay, still moving here. She has quite a few more turns to get to her opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to settle, or 5 to settle. Now we do have more Theatre Squares festivals coming out from Greece. Looks like Ben did manage to get to 188 science with 500 culture. He did go into democracy earlier, using quite a few slots over there in his government. The veterancy, 5-year plan, aesthetics, New Deal for the extremities, liberalism also for the extremities, free scores for the extra artist points, and artist points important for every museum, art museum. And we do have Republican legacy, again, extra amenities and housing, Wisselbanken, Gumbo, diplomacy. And now I think we get to see the government of Sprig. So how many slots does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's actually see. Sprig, not Sprig, sorry, Bartsake. Bartsake government, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Guys, he's just one short of his opponent, one short of a democracy kick. Actually, he would be just as democracy, right? Pericles does have an extra slot anyway. Ben's bag must be hurting with all of the carrying tonight. Yeah, he's trying, man. He's trying his best over there. He's doing it. He's doing it. White and ready. Hello there, sir. Roads only have a 15 tile radius. Yes, yes. I think it's related to how far the trader can go, right? Without trading posts. Big Z, okay, didn't give him away this time. Yes, he didn't. He didn't give himself away this time. We do have a few more traders coming up from Austria and Rome. And the goal difference is huge. It's insane, actually. Yes, I agree. And there's 1,000 gold per turn being created over here. And this is going to be a significant problem. The first city of Japan did get taken over, Nagoya. Fukuoka is next up on the chopping block. And we do have cuirassier armies banging on the doorstep, while the bombards are going to get into position to shoot against those walls as well next time. We do have to see how fast they can get here. Looks like Freritos, Ferno is sending a few cuirassiers corps from the north. These guys are not going to have a chance against the cuirassier armies of Zulu, especially with the +5 strength on attack over here. Zulu is just insanely strong at the moment, insanely strong. 96 cuirassier army against the cuirassiers corps of Rome of 77. We do have a few more units being trained over here in the city of Rome, while at the moment there's no movement on the Grand Colombian front with China. They are both matching each other when it comes to science and culture, and it doesn't look like any of them can get an advantage on over another. Bartsake is still getting an advantage over everybody else, while Titiits is working to defend that culture victory. We might actually see next turn Dimitri Cantemir be getting picked up, or Egypt might actually want to buy it this turn. It looks like Rome is also going to get Leonardo da Vinci, which is going to be quite important for his culture. Workshops will provide him the extra +3 culture. I gotta say, even if Ferno did lose his second golden age, I'm not that convinced it matters that much in the long scheme of things. It's a bit unfortunate he never actually got to use this +6 campus though. Oh my god, he could have actually had a +6 instead of +3. It is what it is. Machiavelli, I don't believe in Ben. He'll get nuked faster than CV if it happens. Well, I believe in Ben. I don't think he's gonna get the win this time, or maybe, I don't know. This is a good test case. Like, we're 24 out of 91 at the moment. It says victory in 68 turns, and well, that's a long time. And second of all, we do have a lot more theater square festivals coming up from him. Now, if his opponent is actually gonna get Dimitri Cantemir, he's gonna open up the musicians, which will allow Ben to actually get a few more. I do see also Ben going for scientific theory, going on the top 3 at the moment. If you take a look at the science over here, we do have scientific theory coming up here. He's very close to steam power, and then he can go for sanitation and flight, radio, and so on and so forth until he actually reaches computers. Not that close though. We do have Bartsake also going back on rifling. He's opening up the bottom 3. I think he actually already went through the top 3 significantly. Rifling is over here. He's going to open up steel refining. He does need combustion, and of course he probably wants to go for stealth technology for the jet bombers. Did he get flight in the meantime? Let me actually see. Does he have a single aerodrome down? No, he got labs, and he's gonna start oh my god, he's gonna start acquiring so much science from this. Not only he did manage to get labs, he did manage to get the coal power plants working in his territory to get the energy going for his cities, and this is gonna be extremely important. I do see he also has a decent amount of coal tiles. Just one? Oh, wait, I stand corrected. He only has one. Maybe he has some underneath his districts, but I don't see a second one. And we wanted to watch his cards, right? Yeah, Bartsake, let's see. Craftsmanship, Industrial Zone, GCC bonuses, Veterancy. We got Skyscrapers for the Extra Wonders bonus, National Philosophy for the Campus bonus, Trade Confederation, Rationalism for the Extra Science, Republican Legacy, Wieselbanken, and Merchant Confederation. Now, while on the other side, we do have Ben working a few more, well, one more of these lots. But he does have this is very important, by the way, campus and the industrial zone district adjacency. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of industrial zones. Would have been quite nice. Ooh, rock bands. Hello. Rock bands got nerfed, by the way. Rock bands only give 80% of their things, of their bonuses. 24 to 94 right now. I did see China did get enough tourism kick. What it's been? 248 tourism. Okay, he keeps on getting higher, getting more art museums. He's getting the artists working for his side. This natural history museum is going to finish in one turn, and that's just enough time for the musicians to start to get unlocked. He has another wave of books that needs to go into Argos. And I do see him getting a lot of theater square festivals. He's trying, and now he's trying to push this. There's no coming back from this. He's in a direct race to get the culture victory before Bartsake get his jet bombers. We're gonna need to see, and of course before his allies gonna die. Now we do have Japan able to settle this city over here. Looks like Gran Colombia did see with the Yanero, the Japanese settler getting across the ocean to the other side. Now we do have actually medieval wars getting built in Shizuoka to try to get a bit more defense. Looks like frigates are also coming up for the defensive side of Japan. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like she's gonna manage to take back her cities without a fight over here, a big fight. And these bombard corps do deal massive amounts of damage against these coastal units. Looks like her Piscean shots are also taking quite a bit of damage, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Zulu is gonna win this war. Level 4 field cannon army. When did this come in? Oh my god, does he have Kabul or something? He does. No, Kabul. Jska and Titiube. Okay, they're fighting for it. Jska and Titiube. Yeah, Kabul, man. That's what Kabul does. Blitzcat games definitely will be fast enough. Probably only 5 more turns. Oh yeah, the safety settler. Yeah, it looks. I mean, it kind of depends on this Yanero, to be honest. Because this Yanero is quite fast on his hoops, and he might actually stop the settler from settling. You can't actually have the Cuirassier Corps defending this unless the Yanero gets onto the land, and I don't actually see a unit from Jska to get some defense to take out that Yanero. She has her frigates deployed next to her cities to try to defend herself over here, while she would need at least Caravel to take care of this Yanero. Artillery is coming up from Guangzhou. We do have more Cuirassier armies coming up from the cities of China, and he's putting up quite a bit of defense over here against Gran Colombia. I don't think Gran Colombia cares that much about war. He just kept as much as possible a rage in his grasp. We do have Ben making 96 faith attempt, and I do see another rock band did get bought over here. One does have Space Rock and one does have Space Rock. Okay, so 2 Space Rocks coming up for him as bonuses. More of these writers. He's actually putting the books in the museum. Oh no. Okay, I mean, I guess he wants as much tourism as quickly as possible. 300 tourism a turn, 25 out of 97. Blitzcat games also. Let me see. Aztec is just way ahead. No one on COC is even close. Only chance they have is a Ben Clutch Culture victory, but it's gonna be hard with Aztec and Egypt contesting wonders. I agree. Does Univera have wonders for the rock bands? He has campuses, and I think that's good at the moment. He has campuses. He doesn't have wonders. He has campus. I guess he does have pyramids. That's it. Pyramids. Yeah, that's it. Didn't he build... Oh, wait, who built terracotta? Nobody? Nobody built terracotta? Okay. Pretty sure I saw at some point some sliver of terracotta, but maybe I misremember. Was it on Zulu? I don't see it. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. I was remembering something. Terracotta, no bamba. Okay, so Zulu build it. COC despair gold pockets. Yes, indeed. COC is having a big problem when it comes to the gold generation. Neither Rage nor Ferno are generating any type of gold over here. We do have Ferno trying to get the markets out, trying to get a few more of those trade routes working. Unfortunately, he's going to lose his ally that he's sending those trade routes to, and it does look like Japan is gonna, well, gonna be taken away from this coast. Man, turn 80 rock bands, first place, turn 80 rock bands. It is what it is. Is he getting the tourists though? That's the problem. 26 out of 103 at the moment, and he did manage to get 80 album sales with the first one. He's getting another one soon over here to plane. He still has the air governors with a 5 movement, and we're gonna need to see where is he gonna go to play that concert. He does have this though. This is quite close to Gran Colombia, but still has a +3. That's so risky. He moved the settler. Wait, whoa, he did. Is Gran Colombia gonna see this? He can't take the settler. He can't take it. Oh my god. Oh. Kick W. He has to win the first move or Japan loses. I think actually Jska totally forgot about this. She probably clicked on that tile and at some point shift entered, and yeah, or ended her turn, and this happened. So safety settler from Jska might actually not be as safe as you might think. She already settled in the south. Oh, I see. Victory! She did. She did. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice catch over there. She did. She's safe. She already escaped. Oh, and looks like, well, China got an extra city. Yeah, China got an extra settler. It is what it is. This was the plan all along, boys. This was the plan all along. Don't mind us. This was the plan, you know, like, it's all in the plan. It's all in the master. Fish, that's for fish. Hello there, sir. That's a hats off for CWC for trying. Yes, indeed. Plus, difficult position to assault. All 4 enemies together with easy trade-offs to all. And limited options for some of us. 13 plus luxes. And fish, there was quite a bit of talk about you earlier. The people want to hear your advice on stream. They were asking me when can I invite you, sir, to actually join us on the stream, to actually comment on the games at some point, at some time.
Appreciate the effort you put into the Civ community and love the coverage of the games. Keep it up, dude.
Oh, thank you so much, sir, for the 10 months. Much appreciated for your prime. And yes, thank you so much. Also, brains are too big, please nerf. And Sasso, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Also, Fish is making a comment here. Nice attempt with culture victory. New patch, great to test in the lower. Yeah. I mean, lower stakes. This is not really lower stakes. Be careful, because the road that they take in the next. In the playoffs, it might actually be quite a problem for them. Ulysses is a very strong stream. Gold by Library is getting their experience, and they have strong players, but I'm not sure you can compare the experience levels between the two. I'm pretty sure Ulysses rated a little bit higher than Gold by Library. So if you do get second over here, you go against Ulysses, you're gonna need to go through Ulysses to get next in the next part of the playoffs. So if not, you already have a loss on your board, and which actually puts you into the lower bracket with only 1 life remaining to actually stay in the tournament. So I don't know, man. It's I would say there's quite a bit of importance for these games. Fish is content just seeing his team, or maybe it's not. It is his team. What do you mean, Machiavelli? Why are you throwing the wrench like that? Come on, man. It is his team. He's just a busy guy. It happens. Real life. In my view, you can't beat all the teams in the tournament. You don't deserve to win. Yes, that is true. So that's why I'm thinking it's not the biggest deal to lose this tiebreak. Okay. Hazagi versus Fish. We need to see Hazagi versus the Fish. Yes. Let's go. Aren't you both playing in the 1v1, by the way, in the Blitz tournament, in the 1v1? I really want to see also the tourism generated by these. 80 over here in the modest, 80 over here. Okay, so they both got 80, but that's not a lot of tourism generated. 454 tourism per turn. 35 over 111 is starting to get serious. Sprig is barely getting his steel walls, or did he get it? Oh, he did get the steel walls already. We're gonna see him go for combustion or oil next time. I'm not sure. Does he have oil? He does have, no, sorry. Yes, he does have oil. So yes. So combustion is next. And I think China will try to pillage Egypt theater squares. 454 tourism. I mean, it's 454 tourism at turn 82. It's not that bad. It's not bad at all, actually. And we'll see how much they generate with the rock bands. This is gonna be important. Also, I think a good idea is maybe helicopters into spam pillage on Egypt, but easily defendable. Do we know Aztec Lux bonus? Snoodle, they're on like plus 13 right now. Check this out, guys. Plus 12. Oh, wait, he never got a dice tile. Oh, he did get. Oh, so he had another dice tile somewhere. Okay. Oh yeah, he did have it here. Okay, so it's plus 12. He has plus 12 attack. Okay, way too expensive for them. Kyoto's capital has fallen. We do have Tidube managing to take over the Japanese capital. Yes, Japan did manage to escape with the city of Yokohama to the south of Pharsalos over here in the southeastern part of the map. We're going to need to see also Jska try to defend her coast a little bit more. Try to make it as painful as possible for Zulu to take over her cities and as long as possible. While we do need to see if Bartsake is going to be fast enough to get his advanced flight. I do see he did get flight and he did put the first aerodrome down. We're gonna need to see how fast he's gonna get to bombers. It looks like a radio coming up in 110 while he's building Big Ben in the city of Tenochtitlan. They're gonna start to keep oh my god, you know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna keep on getting these gold points, double it with Ben, and then boom, he's gonna buy out a lot of bombers immediately. We do have Tenochtitlan with 147 points of production. Azcapotzalco is on 156. Chempoala is on 98. A lot of production capabilities coming up from Montezuma's empire. 819 points of production. We're coming up to that number that he might actually have more production than the enemy team combined. Let that sink in for a moment. More production than the enemy team combined. Oof. Okay, rock bands, they have full movement. They will start to play. Maybe Ben gets Pop Stars promotion for the rock band so he can generate some gold for the boys. Yeah, get the boys, man. He has another one bought over here in Pergamon. I mean, Pops are trying. This is their only way. So Pops are trying. 37 out of 112. Looks like he's starting to acquire a few more than the defense. 1,550 tourism, okay. And this one didn't get to play. Unfortunately, it died. That's the RNG side of the rock bands. It is what it is, man. Radio soon trademark. Let's see if he does it. He does have, yeah, radio. Let's go, radio. I do notice a few Chinese cuirassier armies are starting to get into his borders. Makes me think, what is he wanting to do over here with these cuirassier armies? He didn't actually. Oh, never mind. He did get Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, so I'm pretty sure Dimitri Cantemir got picked up by the other side, by Egypt. Let's actually take a look what happened over here. We do have what is Dimitri Cantemir? Did I miss it? Oh, yeah, there we go. So Egypt got Dimitri Cantemir. Johannes Sebastian Bach got recruited by Gran Colombia. Then we have Greece picking up one, and then he got another one, and then he did manage to get another artist over here. Not bad, but the artists are now 840 points. Writers are also 840 points, while musicians are also 840 points. Well, that's a problem. Looking at Ben, he did manage to get 578 tourism per turn, passive tourism. He's going for rapid deployment. That's actually, wait, isn't that one civic away from getting environmentalism? It is for 50% tourism across the empire. He's getting to that magical big numbers that we're all waiting for, the tourism. Also, he did manage to get another wave of, okay, 1,550 tourism from that one, 1,250 from this one, the Psychedelics Nation. Okay, culture. We gotta wait for the update here. 39 points out of 119. Oof, Titiits is defending this quite nicely, I gotta say. He's doing it. Democracy coming up next turn from Titiits. We got the radio also coming up in one. We do have him taking down Candy here, or I should say Gran Colombia is taking down Candy with a few artilleries and Llaneros next to those borders. I don't actually see him, Titiits, using these music slots at all. He doesn't have them. He doesn't have them yet. Radio, it's gonna be important to get radio. Okay, more aerodromes are being put down from the cities of Montezuma. Threatens to get Big Ben, while he does have Filippo Brunelleschi that might actually help him get that through, get it faster. We do have one last remaining city available for Japan on this western coast, while she's doing some damage against the units of Zulu. She can't actually take them down completely. Rome did manage to upgrade tanks, and man, even tanks are not going to stop these cuirassier armies, especially if they do get the promotions going, not to mention this field cannon army. Oh my god, look at the tank, bro. Oh my god, man. 115 strength field cannon army against the tank. 93. It's just, oh my. I think Ferno is gonna have a bit of a reaction over here when he's gonna see his tank getting attacked by the field cannon. Just saying, man, just saying. Such a strong thing to be able to have 3 people send the Wisselbank and traders to 1 carry. Yes, plus, I agree. It just multiplies everything so nicely. I think at this point Ben should spam builders for resorts instead of projecting. I agree. I don't think actually projects at the moment, especially with how expensive all of these writers, artists, musicians are gonna give him a good return. And I tend to agree that wait, is he going theater? Yeah, he's going theater squares. I was thinking maybe he's gonna go some holy side prayer projects for the faith, but he's not. Fish just takes all the gold. Yeah, give all the gold. Kelly Monu, Jska got a settlement next to Ben. Indeed, she's fine. She's fine over here. She's fine next to Ben. Jska also regularly outplays me on naval saves. She's behind because slower early expands in fewer directions. Yes, unfortunately she couldn't get another wave of settlers over here in the north. Maybe with shipbuilding she could have actually sent a few settlers there, but she had a lot to worry about Zulu. Zulu, if she didn't do what she did to put units to the west of Lobane and Undundulovu, I'm pretty sure Tidube would have noticed and would have tried to push into her territory. So whatever she did over here, she did well to defend and counter any possible moves coming up from Zulu. It was just unfortunate. This played out. Also, yeah, field cannon army level 4, man. We might actually see it attack now. Check this out. Check this out. Come on. Titube. Let's go. Titube. Come on, man. You got it. You got this. Come on, Titube. Show us the way with the field cannon. Or is he just protecting this until the end of the game? These are so rare, by the way. These are extremely rare in the games. We do have him using his military engineers to create pathways, roads everywhere, so his armies are moving much faster everywhere, and of course they don't get stopped by the land anymore. Tourism screen, bend but better. 602. Okay, 602. Did he just get environmentalism, or is he gonna get it in 2 turns? I think he's gonna get it in 2 turns. So he's gonna pop over like what, 900? Okay, looks like Ferno did retreat his 1 tank. Still not gonna stop though. Still not gonna stop. Look at this. This field cannon can go in and attack, kick, destroy the tank. Do we have only 1 rock band alive? I don't see another one. Yeah, it's 1 rock band alive. Oh my god, you know what? I forgot to put city labels, team labels, unfortunate. Anyway, Oxford University is coming up from Tlacopan. We do have Big Ben finishing up next turn, and the big question is how much gold do they have in the bank? Oh my god, a lot of gold. They're just gonna give everything to Bartsake right now. How much tourism? Oh, we missed it. He did manage to get 160 album sales with a successful successful show, I guess. Ben but better is on 50 out of 132, not that far away from actually getting the double points. The halfway to the halfway there. He's also 602 tourism per turn, while we do have the defender Titiits on the 534 culture a turn. We're going to need to see if he's going to get some more to actually try to defend his opponent here. National History Museum, that will give him the ability to get all of these music into his into his government plaza. Greece is also about to recruit the next wave of writers and artists. The musician is a bit further away than ideal. Still in reach though, if he keeps on going it. I try to use rock bands only on their promotions. How to prevent them from dying? You can't really prevent them from dying. There's like no magical way of preventing them from dying. Or at least I don't know of one. Maybe there's like some hidden secret, but I don't know. It looks like it's totally random. I mean, you can take a look at even the chances of success or death over there on those. Then I guess you can try to look when you have higher chances, but that still means like even if you have 86% chance of playing a successful concert, you still have 14% chance of dying. You know, and it is sometimes the 14% wins. You just lose the rock band. It is what it is. That's a lot of the times why players did prefer nations with a very high faith generation. That will give you the opportunity to buy out and spam these rock bands at some point in the game, so you can have multiple chances of using the rock bands and getting them to a higher level and getting multipliers on your tourism. So even if they died in the time they actually stayed alive, they would have given you more tourism. Has Big Ben been built? Right now, it just got built. And look at the oh my god. Did they not multiply? Oh no, they didn't multiply this. Only 2,700 gold. Oh, they totally forgot probably to give him the gold. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. Candy has been defeated by the looks of it. China did take it. Was it China that took it? Anyway, there's I think China took it. And we do have Gran Colombia also next to it. So yeah, anyway, it happens. We do have broadcast centers coming up from Egypt in multiple times. Looks like also Bolshoi Theater did get built here to the south of Abydos. Now Gustav Eiffel is helping him out build those. And oh my god, we missed it again. Oh, it died. The rock band died. We do have 56 points of culture while 152 are defending. It looks like Ben is unfortunately not acquiring enough defensive tourists to push this win through. And of course, the threat of the of his opponents' Air Force is looming on the horizon. We do have Bartsake 1 turn away from nuclear fission, 3 turns away from getting ideology. Sprig is scientific theory coming up in 2 turns. And as you can see, we do have biplanes starting to appear into his general direction. Commercial hub investments coming up from a lot of these. Oh, it's Mary Catherine Goddard, and Aztec has the lead with 100 points per turn. I'm pretty sure he got some projects in, at least 2 of them. And we do have him on, well, 4 turns away, or like 2 turns away from recruiting Mary Catherine Goddard. He's 1 turning, 2 turning a lot of these projects, so he's gonna go very quickly. Now we do have walls coming around from multiple cities of Greece, trying to get that. Wait, you do get tourism, right, on ancient walls at some point. After advancing to the conservation phase, specific. It's only 1 though. Anyway, I guess that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 that he could get. 10 more tourism with the multipliers. He's on 909 tourism per turn passively, while he's on 58 out of 159 in the tourism score. He does need 80 to get to the halfway point, which is a bit further ahead than ideal. The better worlds gives more though. Yeah, but I guess that's a good question. Does he actually want to spend the production on the walls, or does he want to spend the production on the broadcast centers? I'm thinking broadcast centers. I don't know about you. Looks like he also started to recruit the next wave of artists, and he's gonna get a few more of these slots filled over here. We do have the broadcast centers, unfortunately a bit too high in production to allow him to get them quickly enough. Looks like 3 turns for Athens. Actually Sparta is getting it in 1 turn. Did he? Oh, that's 122 production city. That's a pretty good city. That actually has an industrial zone. These cities didn't have enough population to allow him to build industrial zones. He did get harbors though, but no shipyards. Shipyards would have been valuable here. Anyway, let me see. Broadcast centers started up. We do have Aztec biplanes being deployed in the city of Rakedet. There is a Aztec settler already getting to the eastern coast of Rakedet, so he can actually get the position over his opponent. We do have the first Egyptian biplanes being deployed in the waters to the west of Knossos to try to put some pressure on Greece and make him aware that they do have flight available. 3 turns Manhattan Project. Oh my god, guys, the first nuke is gonna drop in like what, 6 turns? Is that how fast we're gonna see this? Maybe 7 turns. Where is he? Bartsake going for plastics. Yeah, he's very close to getting not only fascism, his ideology in 3, but he's very close to getting jet bombers. Plastics is right before synthetic materials, and let me actually show you so plastics, synthetic materials, and then you need the stealth technology for jet bombers. So 2 more techs. He also has 624 science with 285 culture. Looks like 614 gold per turn and 4,100 production. I gotta say, they did use all of their, I would say, the position correctly. They used their position correctly against their opponents here. Okay, last remaining city, Shizuoka from the western coast, did get taken over by Titube's Empire of Zulu, and now he's going to focus all of his attention on Rome. Rome is going to be the next one on the chopping block. While we do have him getting a few more tanks out of his cities, he can't actually get very quick tank armies going, and as you can see, Titube is going to get his tanks upgraded. He just needs the gold from his teammates. He does have 1540 for himself. It's 230 apiece, and doesn't seem it's going to be that bad to get the gold for himself. Level 3 tanks. Oh my god. Okay, what's the level 4 field cannon? Yeah, there we go. Level 4 field cannon still doing massive work over here against the Roman tanks. Any more rock bands? Yes, there's another rock band. The social improvement. Oh man, these names, bro. Guys, let me put up a poll. How did Firaxis name the, how to say, rock bands? How did they get the names for the rock bands? It was, let me see, dictionary, playing rock, paper. No, not this. Let me see what you think about this. And of course, the famous kick W is gotta be here. What do you think? How did Firaxis get these? Random names. Okay, let's see. Got a name list that are... I mean, you still need to get the noun, right? And you still need to get the adjective, if you call it like that. You still need to put a list of nouns and a list of adjectives. I'm interested in, okay, how did they make the list of adjectives and the nouns that they do get together over there? Let's see. I see. From the dictionary, okay, one side, okay. Why didn't I think of naming by the promotion? That is genius. Yeah, it's entirely random. I mean, there's an option for random. You can put random if they think that's how they did it. I don't know, man. Like a lot of these names, to be honest, they feel like drunk talk at parties, you know. Got a name list that are possible first word and possible second word, and then randomly put them together. True, Diocletian, that is so true. How did they get those though? Let's actually see what's happening over here in The culture screen, 73 out of 174. Still, Ben is acquiring quite a few of these domestics. Unfortunately, quite a few of these internationals tourists. He can't actually get through the defense of his opponent. Now we do have in the overall tab. Let me actually take a seat. He's taking on over a he's almost over he's almost over 1,000 tourism per turn with 998 points. Any dictionary will give you those. Yeah, true. Okay, rock band actually successfully played. I don't think it played here, so there's another rock band somewhere. Wait, there's another rock band somewhere that actually successfully played. And was that here? Where is it? No, I don't see a rock band from Egypt. Anyway, and we do have the infrastructure of Aztec coming up to the southeast. I had the project finishing up in 2 turns, and I do see he's getting calf course to prepare for the spam of helicopters. We do have the first fighters in the air also next to Raketet, while his settler is going to get into the position to get an aerodrome over here to the east side and get a position for those jet bombers to directly bomb the cities of Knossos, Corinth, and what's this, Argos. Now we do have in the culture screen also Ben on 73 out of 174. Okay. It's a bit too far away though. Okay, looks like a massive push coming up from Zulu against Rome. Rome is trying to build a few more tank enemies. Unfortunately, they are not nearly as strong enough as their opponents, with the tank enemies of Zulu managing to do, where is it, 121 points against 105 of Rome. Whoa, we got 6 points into the drunkard parties. Okay, there we go. 7 points in drunkard parties. Nobody's putting into random. Nobody's and the one thought it's dictionary. Okay. No seaside resorts yet. We didn't see actually a massive spam of builders. And looking at the first moves of Zulu, he's starting to attack the city of Aquileia with his artilleries, while his tanks are going to chew through the defenses of Rome in the city of Arpinum. These tanks of Rome will probably not have a long life. We don't see seaside resorts. No, we don't see seaside resorts at all, actually. We don't see a single seaside resort being placed anywhere. Just no time to build the builders, man, and I don't think he has money like gold to actually get those. He has 472 gold, and he's probably gonna want to keep that to upgrade a few things over in his empire. Agent walls coming up from Argos, so while these are not going to make at all a difference, he's getting a bit of tourism from them. Ben is 5 turns away from computers though, and he's going to get another boost. Oh no, he did get computers, never mind. He's on 1336 tourism a turn 91. I gotta say this is quite fast, a bit faster than we've seen in the previous patches. Usually you do get this level of tourism over turn 100 or 105 or something like that. Then most culture victories that I've seen, well, the few culture victories that I've seen did manage to get pushed turn 115, turn 120. Now with the meta evolving, the GDRs already come out at that point, and as you can see, nukes are also available for the players before that time. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. The angry laser, guys, angry laser. Whoa, somebody put a lot of points. Machiavelli wanted to get his option winning and put a lot of points into dictionary. He got so upset over there. How can you say this? Drunkard parties. We weren't drunkard parties. We did everything we could to take it from the dictionary. Yes. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all for fun, man. It's all for fun. No disrespect. No disrespect. He projected into 800 plus points. OP, I think he had the time. He's just not aware of it. Decided against it for some reason. Maybe ask Ben about it in post game. Yes, I will ask Ben about it in post game. Why he did not build seaside resorts? I'm actually quite curious myself. I was curious myself about its results. Okay, so let's get the votes going. We're gonna have a minute, 2-minute pause, and we're gonna see how this plays out. Let's actually go for moon landing, because why not? Me and me. Yeah. So we're gonna see explosions this Congress. There are two of the four best teams in the world. Oh, two of the best teams of the world and some of the best players. Yes, they are. Yeah, we do have rock bands playing over here in the lands of Aztec, and by the looks of it, Freritos, Titiits is gonna get his environmentalism going. Build nuclear device 100% towards this project. Okay, that's a bit of a problem, but still that's a lot of production coming up on Montezuma. International trade house +4 for the sender with Bartsake getting more gold. That's incredible. Of course, jet bombers are just gonna wipe his opponent's empires clean off the map. Titiits getting also 2 diplo points. I don't think it matters that much because in the diplo screen we didn't see that much movement. Titiits is on 8 out of 20. It's quite far away from actually getting a victory condition. We do have broadcast centers also finishing up here with Theater Square festivals coming up soon. Looks like they still didn't open up the next musicians. Frederick Chopin is over there. Papa Chopin. Now we got a social improvement. Let's go. Social improvements. Reggae rock on water parks. There is no water park over here for him to actually play his perfect concert, but it is what it is. We do have also rage killing synthetic materials with ideology. Looks like Bartsake synthetic materials and totalitarianism coming up in 110 that will allow him to get, oh my god, nuclear devices 2 turns. Oh my, this is happening, guys. 100% towards this project. It's amazing. What can I say? It's unbelievable. Uh-oh. That's a lot of nukes, man. That's a lot of nukes. That's actually, yeah, look at this. They tried, it didn't work. They tried. I mean, to be fair, he had enough production anyway. 4 turns versus 2 turns is at this point basically just the same. You would have like when the first nuke falls on Greece, it's gonna be a problem anyway. Somebody watch Oppenheimer this weekend, man. When is Oppenheimer coming up on actually Netflix and Amazon? I don't want to go to the like, I wish I could actually see it on how do you call it, on the big screens, but it's such a bad experience in Romania in the big screens that I don't want to go there. I tried to, man. I tried to. It just doesn't work. It's bad. It's very bad. The clinging of, oh my god, don't. No, I need to change the subject. I'm sorry. I want to see it on how to say, in my own silence to actually enjoy the movie. And when is it coming out on Netflix, Amazon Prime, or whatever it is, whoever has it? stadium coming up in Athens in Fortens. Looks like he's actually sending a few more great writers over here to the west side to get those in. We do have Ben 1344, and looking at the culture screen, he's a 93 out of 216. Still couldn't push through the halfway point to get that culture victory. Extremely good defense coming out from Titiits. 1,073 culture points coming out from Titiits. He did manage to get this going for himself, for his team. We do have the first city of Rome taken down. Arpinum looks like Achillea is also going down, while I'm pretty sure Ostia and Rome are going to be next. A few more rock band plays here. It looks like it wasn't actually bands. Wait, what was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. There's that social improvement died. We do have a religious scale coming up here. Okay, that's the next one. And I'm pretty sure Titiits is just getting these. The angry laser working for him. Man, it's very angry and it's a laser, you know. Album sales coming up here. We got pop stars and the album cover art. The alien stop, guys. If this is not a name you would get from a drunk party, I don't know what is. The alien stop sign. Let's see. I'll just send it to you. Popcorn time is always okay. Thank you. Pretty hard to stop stealth bombers though, so in game it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. Jet bombers are gonna fly soon. We do have the normal bombers getting deployed here in Tamuin, and by the looks of it, of course, we do have Bartsake building up one of these nuclear, whatever they're called, missile silos. We're gonna see also him buying out, just straight up buying submarines over here, and looking at next turn, we're probably gonna see like what, 2, 3? Is it how many nukes? Did he not get nukes? Two nukes coming out from Bartsake. While he's gonna get another wave of these, what I should say, another one of these next turn, with another 3 coming up in 3 turns. Actually, more coming up in 3 turns, because he's gonna put these other cities. And GG. We got Jska calling it out. Doesn't want to wait for the nukes. It's a GG being called out. Massive attacks coming around all over the map with Zulu. Tidube again pushing his opponents with those tank armies, artillery armies, and every kind of support unit that he could field. We did have Ben try out culture victory with Pericles in a corner. Unfortunately for him, Freritos was ready, and not only they got a quadruple split Montezuma that was being buffed with all of the Vessel Bunkum bonuses on him from his allies. They also did manage to get Egypt to secure the defense when it came down to that culture victory. They pushed it so hard. Unfortunately, it was extremely slow for Greece to actually get the culture victory. It's doomed. Let's actually see if we're gonna have an unpause over here. We're gonna have a post-game chat soon, so we're gonna take here on their opinion of what happened in the game. We're gonna see in debrief 1 what's gonna happen. Let's call out the GG. Well played. Sprig is yeah, he wants to see the fireworks. Come on, show us the fireworks. Show us the fireworks. Yeah, he tried his best, to be honest. And yeah, good simming coming up from Greece. Maybe a few different moves here and there, but still good.
Hello.
You wake, Michael?
Hello, sir. Sorry?
Did you enjoy the game?
No.
Well, why not?
Yeah, no, I kind of did, but I mean, we knew that it's really doomed for quite a while, but wanted to see how high tourism can go. I don't even think this is like terrible. Really good defense in this game.
Did you know that the CV Cultural has been nerfed this night?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
You know, my stream was asking, why didn't you go for seaside results instead of going for the projects for the next
I don't know, I guess I'm just not really used to go for seaside resorts.
Yeah, they just got it
Did-
in
Ah,
massively
they
buffed.
probably got buffed, right? Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
even know exactly all the changes, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's probably something worth checking out in the future.
Important question here, Michael. Someone is asking, where is your accent coming from?
I'm Romanian, sir.
There you go, my friend.
I am trying to get rid of my accent. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
Slowly.
you're talking with French guy, so
Ah,
Yes, you can keep your accent.
you have no accent in English compared to French guy,
Yeah.
you know.
Your accent is terrible.
The story, where are you from?
Me? Guess where?
Yeah, I really don't know. I
I'm
couldn't tell.
from Germany.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And you?
But-
From France, right?
Yes, I'm French, exactly.
Ah, I see.
Where are the winners, by the way?
Yeah,
Are
what are
they?
they?
They are fapping on Bartsake spawn, you know.
Oh my god, that spawn with quadruple split. Oh my god. Yeah. What can I
Rushing
say?
Colosseum to be in plus 15 amenities.
Yeah. He was preparing for turn 120 that he never came, you know.
Ah, there they are. GG's,
Nice.
guys.
Hello, Bart.
GG well played.
Nice
Yep.
spawn, Ben. GG.
I mean, Ben Spawn was horrible to play.
Same as Spriggan yesterday, no?
Bart, big question.
Yes.
What is the next step after the plus 5 amenities?
Ibun?
No, but how many amenities did you have in this game?
I was between plus 8 and plus 12.
Nice. How does it feel?
Man, I pressed 2. And we knew it. I mean, we have Zulu and Colombia front lane. We have Cleopatra and me back lane. Giga free sim. It's almost unwinnable for them, I think.
I think so.
I mean,
With,
you're also all in the middle of the map with a lot of space, and we're all like scratching the bottom of the barrel at the sides.
We have a lot of very, very, very good spawn. Like almost everyone has almost got spawn.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, our spawns by themselves aren't terrible. I think it's just, I mean, my spawn is pretty bad, kind of, but I'm full free sim, so it's fine.
The relic save your spawn.
With all CV, with yesterday you would have won. I think.
No, I don't think so.
Really.
No, like the coastal defense was really good throughout the game.
It's
And-
Titiits.
I mean, the thing is, I cannot pass great works because no one. So I just have to take, even if it like unlocks expensive, great people. So that's also like really, really working against me, I think.
What did you think about the plus 13 of the Aztec on the military side?
Yeah. I
Was
mean, I
it
think he
hard
could
to
have.
fight against it?
I think he could have started pushing way earlier, but I guess he doesn't have to.
Yeah, you will look the replay.
I think you can just ripe Rome.
For what? For what purpose?
With
I mean,
Eagle
you can
Warrior.
get full kills.
Yeah, but right now I was about to nuke you 2 times this turn.
Wait, really? You can reach already? Okay.
Yes.
I have my city with the. I have 2 submarine nuclear, the silo, and I already nuked you, Knossos.
Then it's kind of BM that we see it now. You know, I told my team, like, I think we lost some turns ago, but I kind of want to let them drop a nuke. But my team really wanted to call it because it's over. But yeah, I guess now no nukes. I guess we only would have needed to wait one more turn, so we could have waited.
And the first map was also pretty insane for us.
Oh yeah, Tidube spawn, OMG. We knew
Yeah,
it's gonna be remap.
turn 1, I said to my mates, guys, we remap for sure.
I mean, we didn't even see what you had, right? But
Yeah,
we were
but, you
really
don't-
unhappy with Colombia between all other
You-
players,
You
kind
don't
of.
need to see it, don't worry. It's always the same.
Your spawn wasn't bad this game.
It was okay.
Umber
No,
on
it
every
was
city.
good. It was good. It was good. Tidube,
Allez, c'était pas mal, mon chacal. Hein.
Yeah, it was okay. A bit lacking of workable tile, to be honest. But
Ah ouais, ok.
You
bon.
have Ember on every city, come on.
Ah,
what do
bon.
you mean, Ember on every city? I have only one my
Ember and Sugar. Sugar.
Look, Cap to Ember.
Yeah.
Second city, you place it on Sugar, bad choice. Third
What?
city,
Oh,
it was on Sugar too, it's okay because
Yeah,
of
but look at the tiles I'm working after that.
your choice.
What do you mean, my choice?
You could have settled Loban first with Ember.
No,
Directly.
no. There are two people above me that has both 120 military just by the scouts on the swingers, so I can't really.
Big balls Tidube would have done it.
No need.
No need. Like Bart, no need. I'm just
I
waiting
mean,
for a nuke.
I think the luxuries that I had early were pretty good for the team.
Like, thing is, the disto turned 40. We called the ballistic push for me on Rome, but
Yeah.
then like turned 50, 60. We realized that we need ballistic up on Sprigan and Tidube. So I just decided to go through top 3, and
Okay.
then we realized that Jska die and we can just Zulu can just kill Rome, and then I decided that I just go on Greece, you know.
Yeah,
You know-
I can understand, but for us, we were thinking that if you go on Rome with Curasher, you just turbo kill him and they CC faster.
Do you know that I was major victory on tanks on Rome's tank with Cuirassiers?
Nice.
This was one of those few games when you can actually get Potala Palace, Forbidden City, and Alhambra in the same turn. Come on, man. Or like 2 turns apart. What's this?
Big FFA Bartsake.
Yeah.
I mean, in Timur, it's like if you free sim and Ben couldn't have any shot on any wonder with his victory plan, so yes, it was all free wonders.
But what
Yeah, I
happened-
can't really contest because my production is mostly really terrible.
What
Yeah.
happened
Like
to,
I'm just
to Rome?
working ocean tiles.
I was surprised you didn't get an industrial zone in your Pingala city with Oracle in it. To try
That city, I don't even know if it's 10 pop now.
to instead of the campus, I guess.
Ben, what happened to Rome normal age?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's a good question.
Pourquoi why you flexing, Tidube?
What are you saying?
Anyway, I hope game 3 we're gonna have a fair map. And we're gonna see some big fights before nuke.
Yeah?
Yes, plus.
We'll see you on Monday, I guess.
Yeah, I will be there.
Well, have a good evening and GG will play.
Good night, guys.
GG everyone.
Bye bye, GG.
Bonsoir.
bye.
Bye bye. Oh, there we go. We heard from both sides. Freritos de la Vega giving us a bit of insight. They were quite happy with the spawns this time and quite happy with their performance. On the other side, we did have Ben giving us their insight on what did happen on their side. They did try to push that culture victory, and it does look like they couldn't actually push it through to the end. It was Montezuma with plus 13 points of damage of attack from those luxury attack bonuses that was getting ready to drop 2 nukes this turn with jet bombers and nuclear silos, missile silos, and everything. Nuclear submarines actually and missile silos. I do want to say right now the teams are tied for this tiebreaker. We do have a 1-1, and we're gonna see what will happen on Monday. I believe it's 1800 GMT. We're gonna see the third game, the tiebreaker of a tiebreaker type of game. Now, also, I do want to thank you for everything. Much appreciated for the follows, for the subs, for the bits, also for the donations. Thank you so much, sirs. And I do hope if you're coming up from YouTube, you're gonna throw this video a thumbs up because you enjoyed it. And at the same time, you're gonna leave a comment down below on the description of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get all of the new notifications. I do upload most of the, actually if not all of the videos that I make on Twitch. Also, if you do want to check me live and ask me questions, twitch.tv/OnSpotTV, you're gonna find me over there trying to stream as many of these competitive games as possible from multiple competitions. We are focusing right now on the CWC, but soon we're gonna have also the CFR Squadrons, the CPL Premier League, and a few new surprises. Stay tuned. If you want to take a look at my schedule, you can also find it on my Discord. Use exclamation my Discord on the Twitch chat, or take a look at the description of the video down below. You're gonna find a link, an invite link to my Discord, where you will find my scheduled games channel that will give you the information for the upcoming games on a weekly basis. Have a good evening. Bye.